give everybody a brief recap. So from the last session, which was 2 weeks ago, we had the party pressing on and continuing their careful search of the strange complex that they found themselves in. To the west lay a door behind which they discovered there was a chamber that could only be described as a magically powered kitchen. The room was still and clean, as if untouched by time. A stove and oven sat against the far wall, though no visible source of heat powered them, surely arcane in nature. A keg of Cordellan wine rested nearby, remarkably preserved, its contents as fresh as the day it was sealed. In one corner, a fire burned steadily without radiating any heat, flickering silently, another clear sign of enchantment. Despite the curiosities in the fine wine, nothing in the room seemed useful to their immediate task, so the party returned to the entry chamber, regrouping and reassessing their options. It was then that one of the party noticed faint writing etched on into the floor before the eastern door. Intrigued, the group examined it, pondering its purpose. The door itself was plain, featureless save for a subtle, nearly invisible dial embedded at its center. Valentino stepped forward ever curious and gave the dial a clockwise twist. It moved smoothly and silently. When he released it, the dial snapped back to the 12 o'clock position and released what sounded like a quiet exhale, an eerie, mechanical breath that raised more questions than it answered. Undeterred, they tried again. This time as the dial reset, a deep groan echoed from the door, and a thick, reddish, clay-like ooze seeped from a crack in the floor. Several party members were gripped by an unnatural unease, their reflexes dulled, as if time itself lagged around them. On the third attempt, Valentino rotated the dial in a full circle. Upon release, the ooze surged forth, coalescing into two hulking forms that immediately attacked. The fight was vicious but brief. Most weapons proved useless, glancing off the construct's hardened forms. Only Thodan's consecrated mace and Michael's shield had any real effect. With coordinated effort and no small amount of grit, the party dispatched the creatures more swiftly than any enemy faced thus far. As the last warden collapsed into a heap, the clay eventually reliquefied and drained back into the crack from whence it came, leaving the room once more silent. Wary from the battle and aware of the magical resources expended, the group agreed now was the time to rest. They set a watch and prepared to recover their strength and spells, hopeful that they were drawing closer to solving the riddle of the Whispering Door.
And I'll be honest, I don't feel any closer.
You guys had a big plan last session.
Yeah, I wrote down lock code east, west, south, north. So is that the dial east, then west, then south, then north? So anyway, I don't remember. It's terrible on me, but I don't remember the lock code EWSN.
I guess that would be if you guys were looking at it as if it were cardinal directions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my assumption. Or you would have wrote it as 12, 6, 9, 3. Hold on a second.
Yep. So the first one, we twisted it left. Second attempt, we went left all the way to the south. And then the third attempt, we did a 360 degrees left.
I am back.
So it's good. I actually noted that we did 3 attempts.
You did 3 attempts, that's correct.
We did 3 attempts. Okay. Yeah, so the first one he took it to the left. Second one he went left, but he went all the way to the south. So he went like 180 degrees. And then the third one he went all the way around.
Yep.
Again left.
Now, before you guys start to do anything towards this, let's get the management aspect of this figured out. You guys took a rest and you had an overnight sleep. You were going to redo your spells.
Yeah, I'm checking mine right now.
And I'm trying to see if Hearn's getting a drink real quick.
That was a long rest?
Well, there's no such thing as long or short rest. It's just
Okay.
It's just an overnight rest. You guys all slept. So any of the recovering that you would do, you'll get. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I advanced it, but give me a second. Let me look at the time of day.
There we go. So I got my lay hands back. All right.
Yeah, we didn't do a overnight. Okay, so now I will give you guys back all your shit. Rest. There you go. You guys took your long rest. Don't like that it says long rest. I just don't like it.
You know. Sorry.
But that's okay.
So Eagle Thodin's got Flame Blade checked. I'm trying to figure out why I took that.
Well, you guys are free to choose whatever spells you guys want at this point. So just let me know what you have chosen.
Yep.
Steve, are you back? Hearn?
I've been here.
Yeah, I've been there for ages. You can tell by the fact I'm changing my spells. I'm eating.
I can't see the spells being changed.
Oh, okay.
At your sheets. Guess I could just look.
All right, I think Thodin's good. I selected Flame Blade for a reason. So it's probably because we fought that scarecrow, right? Yeah, he was thinking it'd be more.
You did fight
more
a scarecrow.
scarecrows.
Would that have come in handy if when we were facing those golems?
Well, my mace comes in handy.
Oh, you have a mace? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't give mine away. But you should have punched that golem with that ring on your finger.
Yeah, but if I put it on, then I might go against the whole party or something and just end up killing the party.
I know how that goes. Trust me, Scoot's not afraid to mess with you.
I know.
I did get detect magic, so before we rest the next time, if I haven't used it, I'll cast it and we can see if that ring is at least magical.
I've got detect magic as well. I got Shillelagh just in case we need a magical club. But I figured out another way of doing it as well. If I bless Michael, I can use him as a +1 club. Just pick him up and wham.
There we go. That's kill just about anything.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
We could pick up the Hobbit.
There you go.
And use him as a +1 club.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got blessed because I thought that's going to give everybody a +1. Which we might need.
Yeah. Maybe we should take a chair, break it, and use it as a club.
Well, that's why I took Shillelagh, because that'll turn my wooden club that I carry into an actual magical weapon.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right, so let's do. I'm trying to go through Kawana's spells and give him what he would
I'm
think
back.
that he would bring to the table.
Some chicken bones and some rocks and pebbles.
Some chicken, yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, because even his magical spear didn't damage the golem, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
Well, that's Pearson. Yeah.
we're a group of adventurers that are kind of like misfits.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we don't have many. Well, we don't have many weapons, not magical weapons anyway.
Right.
I think that's what we need to concentrate on. Is I don't know. I mean, we got to get at least your dwarf, the fighter, or the paladin. We got to get Koano a decent weapon. I mean,
Well,
his spear's probably he's got a magical spear. I just don't think
Yeah,
it's effective against golems.
correct. But that's okay, right? Because we'll also have times where like my mace won't work because it's blunt damage doesn't work.
Yeah.
So it's good to have a variety of weapons. And you're right. We have very limited magical weapons.
I don't have any. No magical armor, no magical weapons.
Oh my gosh.
But I do like the idea. If you bless Michael, if Michael holds the shield, you might get two hits in one.
Blesses everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blesses everybody in the party because it's an air of effect. You'll just pile in and I go bless you, and you all sprout horns.
Oh no.
And you look great. You look fantastic.
So can we use our horns as weapons? Just like spear them?
No.
Doesn't quite work like that, but
No.
but okay.
It's a druid bless. I didn't know druids could get blessed, but I guess they can because it's just a specialization of cleric. In mine, they can't get blessed because that's the cleric's fill. What does that do? Okay.
All right, Kawana is set with his spells.
Oh,
for the day.
did you stop the honor thing, Scoop?
No, honor's there.
No, it's not.
It is for me.
Comeliness and honor is gone off our sheets.
I see
No, it's on mine. Yeah.
Not on mine. Let me take off my sheet and open it
your
up.
sheet. Turn.
Right in front of me.
I see honor on your sheet.
Yeah, I see the number, but there used to be boxes next to it.
Oh. Yeah, and that's because I am no longer using Spencer's 2E options.
Okay.
Because it is broken in a lot of places.
Okay.
And it's no longer being maintained by anybody. And so now I am using the one I was Doom Swords. And Doom Swords has the Oriental Adventures honor and the
I remember that.
Comeliness.
Right.
The one Spencer was maintaining, which was Sterno's project originally, had Hackmaster Comeliness and Hackmaster honor.
Oh.
And that's why honor was presenting all kinds of problems in the game. But I liked Spencer's stuff.
Right.
Because it had some other things that I did use, like fatigue and all of that. But now that one's broken. So, blah. Anyway, so now I got to do. Okay, does anybody want to run Kawana or Valentino or Lyric?
I'm already running two, but you can give me a third one.
can run them as NPCs, and you all can just decide what they're doing. Because I'm not going to make actions for them. If I'm going to run them, they're just going to do basic things. Because I know what's going on in the back end, and it doesn't make sense for me to control them.
Wait, if you want, I could grab one or something. I don't really know any of their skills or anything, but
Yeah, each of us should take one.
So who wants to take the thief?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Seeing it's my favorite character class.
Okay. Very good. Let me pop this open. Characters. Valentino. Clear owner. Valentino's open. Okay, who wants to take the shaman or the bard?
Michael, you pick. I'll take either one.
Okay,
Shaman
we
is
just do
probably
this.
the easiest. Bard is the second easiest.
See high or low. Let's see high or low. I got low. Okay, shit. I'll just do the last one then. Whatever the last one was. What was it?
Bard.
Bard. There you go.
Lyric.
That's good. Keep those rubies away from Thoden.
I will give you assistance, and I will pick her spells for what I think she would have prepared.
Okay.
Make it easier on you, so you don't have to read every single spell and be like, "What the hell is this?" Let's see. 3, 2, 1.
Holy shit, I didn't realize that.
Uh-oh.
He's worse than me.
Who?
Valentino. How's he lived this long? His skills are good, though. I'm pretty impressed with that. Oh, you're doing second edition thieves? Yeah, right, Scoop?
Yes.
The whole game is second edition. He's also doing second edition Rangers and second edition Clerics.
No. It's like I don't know why he didn't have read languages. And I realized in second edition, you only get it if you put points into it.
I was just being a smart ass.
Doesn't work for me.
No. Which he doesn't doesn't speak smartass.
Well, one I'm from the UK. One I'm from the UK, so we're all smartasses. So sarcasm doesn't work. People try doing that sometimes. Okay, so he has, I guess, no. Does he have a base chance? 0. Okay.
He's got read languages.
Not on his sheet, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. I'm looking right at it.
Well,
Read
I don't
languages.
see it.
Yeah, read
No, the
languages.
percentage dice.
Because he has a. So it starts out as a 5, but because he's a halfling, he takes a negative.
It goes
5
0.
for it.
Okay.
So he has
And
a
I guess-
0 base chance. So if
And I guess he
click
hasn't
that-
put any points in it because don't they get like 30 points a level?
something like that, yeah. So he hasn't put any
In
points
person,
into it.
right? Yeah, exactly. Because he gets 60 points at first, and then 30 at second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So he should have.
Yeah, he didn't. He decided he didn't want to read languages. So there
Okay.
you go. So
Dumb.
he's useless
Right.
as far as languages go.
Yep.
Yeah, first edition.
But he's
you
got some
just-
good-
You don't get point buy. First edition, you just get what that level says.
Yep, that's exactly what I did. That's why Rob fucked up when he was doing his thief. He accidentally added first
like-
edition to second.
I like second edition's way of you being able to tailor your thief to whatever you want.
Right. Castles and Crusades is a bit like that.
Yep.
I've been gradually reading it.
All right,
Tomorrow I'm
so
going to buy the Game Master's kit. Okay,
Right.
what's he got?
everybody has a tune now, and I am free to be the DM.
No, I thought you were taking Hearn.
Oh, okay, I'll take her.
No,
Fine.
you won't. Hearn's banging
I can
on
have
the door.
fun with that.
Yep. Okay. All right. So what are we
Hearn
doing with this
attaches
door?
his scimitar to one of his antlers and starts spinning in
Yep.
circles.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to work on that new spell. Flame blade, but for my horns.
All right, so Hearn, your spell list is looking like
I have got.
Bless, a Cure Light Wounds, Detect Magic, Shillelagh, Find
Yep.
Traps, Flame Blade, Obscurement, Protection from Fire, Stone Shape, and Neutralize Poison.
Find traps. What?
All right, so boom. That is official.
I don't
Okay.
have find traps in thingy me, Bob. That's. You gave me way too many
Okay.
skills.
Your
Yes, sir.
what the hell? Your powers, your spells selection is Bless, Cure Light Wounds ×4, Detect Magic, Chant, Flame Blade, Hold Person, Continual Light, Prayer.
You got it.
Correct? All right.
Yep.
Locked.
Yep, that's all I'm done. Yay. Okay, so did we come up with an idea about this friggin' door?
Now you guys are free to make your decisions now.
So I
Didn't
wrote
we-
down that
Go on.
I wrote down the word lock code EWSN, east, west, south, north.
Right.
And I know all three of our attempts started rotating left. We did a quarter turn, a half turn, and a full turn.
Right.
The quote is 4 movements trace the voice of the stone, each echo chasing one alone. When silence stands where sound began, the path shall yield to a steady hand. So
It's thought we got to make 4 movements.
right, and we thought that turning it in the east,
Right.
then going to the west, then going to the south, and going
South
to
and
the
then
north.
to the north,
do it.
right. Yep, that might work. And that would require a steady hand because you've got to go east and then all the way round to the west.
Yep.
Okay. So what's the party doing at this point in time?
You want to try that one time and see if it works?
Yep. Better be ready for some golems.
Yep. It also said, doesn't it say it ends where it began? So that means that might be 2 of the things are going to be one location, right? The beginning, the first
Ooh,
one.
That is so cool.
Oh, look at that.
I like that new arrow. That is awesome.
Yep.
What new arrow?
Movement arrow.
Watch Valentino. Go ahead and do it again, Valentino. Sorry.
See that? You can go anywhere you want.
We don't see it yet because you have to let go of it.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
There you go.
This arrow thing.
Here comes
really
Valentino over the couch.
cool.
Yep.
Like a little kid.
Yep.
Hey guys, watch out.
Now the map's disappeared.
Well, it's because you got too
That's
close
still-
to the door.
Okay. I was in the wall, I guess.
Your face was planted firmly against the door.
Oh, I need to go back to that couch and get a nap.
Yep. All that work
Oh,
to get
shit.
over there is just a little too much.
Yeah, my legs are hurting now, man. I gotta get carried next time. Valentina will, once you decide if that's what you want me to do, I will move it to the east, to the west, all the way round to the south, and finally ending up on the north, which is its original starting position.
Yep.
But I agree, get ready for frickin' golems.
So I'd
Alright.
suggest everybody put their characters where they want the characters to be at this point in time.
Odin's good.
Smooth.
Eagle Eye's good. And where is my shaman who can't do anything? Where are you?
Sitting on the couch.
That's pretty much where you should be.
Yeah, lyrics fine. Yeah,
He's like the
but
damn door.
I'd be right closer.
So I found out I
That's
can
funny.
use my shillelagh on my staff, which is good. Dun dun dun, because it's just a wooden staff.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
All right. And so, Valentino.
Yep, east, west, south, north. No stops. Not even though I'm hungry. I was thinking of taking a break in between, but no. He might be chewing on a cracker while
Silently,
he's doing
the
it.
dial spins in each of the directions. First to the east, then back to the south, very smoothly, with no sound whatsoever, and stopping. No stoppage either. Hits the 6 o'clock position, aka the south, and then slowly brings it back up to the 12 o'clock position. The door makes no sound whatsoever. Give me a dexterity for
Valentino.
yeah.
In the tower or regular?
Give me in the tower. You know what? Yeah. As you come to the 12 o'clock position, Valentino feel as if this thing can now push in.
Ooh. Well, I'm not very strong, so I'll look at Michael quietly, because it does say something about silence. Michael, can you put your shoulder to the door, please?
Not the door, the dial.
Oh, the dial. Okay, I will push it in like a bank safe type thing.
As you push it, it just barely budges in, but it's so smooth and imperceptible. And as you push that in, the door itself slides open,
Oh,
All right.
Nice.
exposing another room. This room appears to be a study. You see through the doorway an old rotten chair, an old rotted sofa, and an armchair. You see several bookshelves that adorn the walls, a desk, many of which seem to be ruined. Papers scattered about, but ominously standing in the corner, you see a giant-sized creature.
Oh, right.
oh no.
Just standing there.
Can I recognize like what material it is? Does it look like a suit of armor? Yeah, I was about to say you can move me with Justin, so actually I'll move down to here so I can get out of the way of other people.
Standing in the corner, it looks as if some giant clay earthen monstrosity. It's just standing there.
Might be another golem in here.
Maybe.
Looks like a golem to me.
This might be an actual golem. They're not like those little weak things that we thought.
Oh god.
The
This
only
is
ones
a
who
full
can see
size.
this at this point in time are Thodan and Valentino.
Michael.
And is
Michael
that a
can't
set of...
see it because of where he's standing.
Oh, okay.
No, we got double doors on the far side.
Indeed, you also see a set of double doors to the far side. That's a detail I did leave out. The room has this musty smell of aged ink and decaying paper. Again, this room is lit by these orbs that are attached to the wall. Though they seem dim, they give enough light to clearly see about the room.
Can
Clearly
I
these must
roughly
be
estimate
magical
how
in nature
tall
as
that
well.
that statue thing is? How tall it is? You know,
What?
because I'm a hobbit. I mean, is it like 2
It's-
hobbits tall, 4 hobbits tall?
4 hobbits tall.
All
3
right,
to
so
4
about
hobbits
12.
tall.
Okay, so between 10 and 14 feet. It's pretty ass and big. I think Michael can take it there. One-on-one arm wrestling contest.
Maybe. Hold on, half
And-
that. Oh, good.
And Valentino went into the room, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm exactly where you see me. To the right of the open door next to a bookcase.
And it's not trying to eat him, is it?
Nope, it
It's
hasn't
not
moved
moving.
yet.
Okay, hold
Michael
on.
was in-
Michael, as you walk into the
Needed,
room,
needed.
as you
needed
walk
by
into the
none,
room, the
the love of
creature
grace.
itself comes to life. The
Oh,
noise,
shit.
you're just like clank, 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 clank into the room. Boom. And this thing just immediately comes to attention and starts making its way towards you. I need initiatives from everybody.
Yeah.
Needed by none, with love or grace, yet shaped to hold a watcher's place. No breath it takes, no bread it breaks. But still it rises when one awakes. Speak not a word, nor pass too near. The silence molds what you should hear. Beyond lies forms without a face, where fired earth has found its place.
Okay, so initiative.
That's where that itch is.
So you said a basic initiative roll? Nothing else?
If
How similar does this look to the last creature we fought?
you guys are aware of this creature being in here, so there is no surprise.
Okay,
Okay.
You guys are.
It won't
I'm
let
judging that
me-
you are anticipating. You got to hook control or the alt key while rolling to force a reroll.
okay.
So I'm not. There's not going to be a surprise. Yeah.
Nope, still not letting me roll. You can roll it for me. Let me see Hearns.
Well, you're on Valent. It allowed Thodan to reroll.
Ooh.
Eagle Eye is
Yeah.
doing a flat initiative because he can't really see anything. Same
Yeah,
thing
I'm
with
getting
Kawana.
Yep, same thing.
hold out.
with Lyric.
You got to hold down the alt key while rolling.
Oh,
Hearn.
there we go.
There you go.
It's Hearns. And Valentino's.
Oh, it didn't do a freaking. Oh, I lost all the. Doggone it. That's one of the things I really liked about Sternos is that you could right click on something and get an initiative roll.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and that is. Oh, this is what I wanted actually. There we go. All right. All right. As the creature in the corner springs to life, you see a light emanate from the creature itself. As it stands to full attention now, looking right at you, Michael.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Eagle Eye, you are up. You
All
guys
right,
get
well.
the bell when it's your turn?
Yes.
Good.
Eagle Eye is just going to move there and then move south. And be done.
Hearn.
Is going to move.
The antlered one.
Yep, to there.
You're going to
then-
run right into the wall. So it's not going to...
Okay, let me start that again then. Is that okay?
I can't see it. Now, yeah, that will get you. That's right in front. There you go.
Right, to there.
Okay.
So getting in and spacing out a little bit.
See, usually
then-
it's Matt who runs into walls all the time on me. I don't know how Eagle Eye did it that time.
Because it's Eagle Eye, not Thoden.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Alright, so that should be the end of my turn. So where is it? Come on. Where the friggin' hell's the end of my turn? Looking for the button now.
I'll pop it for
At the
you.
bottom of the combat tracker, you could just click the.
Kawana, I got it for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Kawana.
Yeah, I don't want to put the combat tracker up as well. It's my screen's absolutely freaking crowded.
Is that the extent of your movement, Kawana? Matt? Can't hear you if you're talking.
Sorry. I need to get into the room to be able to see where to go.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that was the issue I had with her, and that's why he ran into the wall. Couldn't see any.
Probably do that. That's 50, 50, 56 for him.
All right.
Thanks, Scoot.
Now, lyric.
I would say lyric to the doorway so you can see
Yep.
what's going on, but you're safe.
Yep, that's what I was about to do.
Or maybe like 5 feet in front of the door. So Valentino can squeeze behind you, go take a nap because he's worn out. It's that time of day. He's freaking exhausted.
Been up for about
There
an
we go.
hour.
Yep. She just looks in.
It's when
That's,
Heretic comes back and finds out his hobbit's got to eat 6 times a day and nap every other hour
Right.
because his hands hurt. I don't know what he's been
Michael.
doing to make his hands hurt.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Oh,
ask
look at that
questions
there thing. What does the thing look like it's made out of? Is it the same clay or is it
Stone.
like rock stone? Okay.
It looks
Clay,
like it's made out of
stony.
clay. It looks like
Oh,
what
shit.
those other creatures were that you encountered.
God damn it.
But the same
You
size
have
as
that-
both
you
of them
have
together.
that. Didn't Thodan give you that mace?
He gave it to the other dude.
Do you remember
the
it?
ring.
For the ring.
No, Thodan, I thought, gave Michael the mace that he was using.
Yeah, but that's on my my steed.
No, in this room that
He
you guys
means
were
the
in,
one that
after
he
the
was in.
combat,
Right.
Thodan said, "Hey, Michael, use this because it'll be more effective with you." Last
Did he
session.
really?
Yes, I
I
remember
didn't
that.
remember that.
Yeah, I gave you my mace.
Oh, okay. Well then, was that like that's a plus
But I
one?
don't see it in your actions.
Inventory.
I don't know about your inventory. I didn't look in there.
That's probably why I don't have it. It's
Um,
not in my-
Yeah. And that's not a permanent give. That's Thoden's good
Yeah.
mace.
Oh, you don't want me to trade it for another ring? I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Is it in?
I think we
the
need some
party
salt.
sheet?
Give him a bag of salt.
I got
Nah,
that.
I'll put it there in a second, Scoot.
Gosh.
I can't drag it for some reason. Yeah, it's not letting me drag it, Scoot.
Let's see.
Is there a specific place I have to move?
It let me
What
do
is
for
it?
you. So there you go.
There.
It's in the party sheet, Michael.
Okay.
Oh yes, yeah, at the top. Along with that piton hammer that everybody has to give me 10 gold for. That took me frickin' ages. Most useless item for me to get. But we need it to climb. I don't. Good job.
Now let's see. Make sure everything looks right. Equip it, and then make sure it's.
Yep.
Make sure that
Guess
it's
that's
there
worn.
we go. All right, and make sure that it is. There we go. All right, it's set. I made sure that your proficiencies were acceptable for it.
Okay.
All right. Now it should be in your actions. Yes.
Yep.
So consider it a +1 mace because unless it's against undead, then it's +2.
Okay.
Hooty hoo! And you're up, Michael.
Yep. Let me see. Well, Michael's gonna draw his the new mace or whatever from
So is he going to draw the mace or is he going to draw whatever?
the mace. Footman's
The mace
with-
of
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. The mace of whatever. And then he holds up his shield as well, and he's like, "Come over here, you hunk of clay!" And he just like stands there and braces himself. He's trying to get into a favorable position to where, I guess I'll just go up like a little bit just to stand in front, make sure he doesn't get any brunt of any attack.
That'd be alright. Hearn's hard as fucking nails.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Or should I go and attack it?
You
Yeah,
better
no,
decide.
I'll just do it. Fuck it. He's going in.
Are you sure?
Yep, he's going in. He's gonna attack the what's it called?
Golemy thing.
The golem. Let's see what happens. And he attacks him.
Natural 20, come on.
Natural 1.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's
As you
great.
swing that mace at it, you just cleanly swipe air as if
Whoa.
you were swinging as a practice swing. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we'll call it. It was a practice swing.
I think he's holding it by the spiky end and swinging the handle. That's what I think.
Go ahead and end your turn.
Yep, ending.
Thodan.
All right. Thodan rolled a nit with that mace that he does not have in his hand right now. So he's just going to join the party.
Cool.
Like right there.
Cool.
And be done.
What?
Oh, I gotta check something.
You gonna tell me about
What's
it?
crazy is that I can't even. Oh, there it is.
Valentino is not charging in. Who put that thing? Was that Scoot? It
What
goes
the hell?
Valentino. It was like
Nope.
32 feet straight past everybody. I will go.
No, that was not me. No.
Somebody-
not me.
I'm gonna go to there, and then I'm gonna turn to face it. But that's as far as he's going. Yep. How do I? Oh, rotate. There you go.
Control.
Rotate
to the
left.
mouse.
Yep. There you go. So you can see him clearly. Now I've got to figure out how to end turn. Do I have to do it from the combat tracker?
You can do
Yep,
it from the
it's the
character
very
sheet.
bottom says next actor on there.
You can do it from the character sheet from the actions tab. Or
All right, let me look at
maybe
the
you
character.
can't.
You can't anymore. It's gone.
Yeah.
All we
That
have
was
is
something
surprise
that
initiative.
Spencer had built into
Yep,
the
that's that
character
Hackmaster
sheet.
one that you said. Yep.
Ah, jeez.
Okay, so
I'll have to take a look at his thing and see if
next?
I can fix it.
There you go.
Combat trackers on the bottom. Yeah.
Yep, I got it. Yeah, because I was looking on her and I'm like, I can delay my action, but I can't end it. That's why I was a bit confused.
All right, so let's get those initiatives going. Wow.
Scoot. Remind me how you. Oh, never mind. I know how to do it.
Wow,
Oh,
Valentino.
Let me know
crap.
what you guys are doing if it's non-combative, if you're casting a spell or something.
Yep. Kawana is going to cash Shillelagh, whatever it's called.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Yep.
Whatever.
What are
But
you
I
casting it on?
Hopefully, I haven't looked at his inventory.
Oh, and I forgot to say that the golem looks like it aged 1 year.
Off last turn.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's hell. Michael just might run around the whole room. Just wait for it to dry up.
To dry up.
Shillelagh. It adds it in there. So, yeah, for some strange reason, every time I try and roll initiative, it says that I've got to do a forced reroll as well.
You gotta press, what is it, Alt or something?
Yeah, I did it. I managed to remember how to do it. But every action that Hearn's trying to take is forced reroll. See, Thodan's got it now as well, even though he hasn't done anything.
What?
the?
Plus 99.
I'm trying. It's not working. So
Okay.
yeah, we got a problem with Kawana. It looks like I need a staff
Or a club.
or a club, and Kawana doesn't have either one of those.
Okay. Well, then that's a motherfucking bitch. I should have. That's my fault. In being that I chose that spell.
What the hell?
By the way, Thodin is casting Chant. For whatever reason, the init is plus 99.
Nice. Oh yeah,
So he's-
because it's the end of the round. It'll
Yeah.
be the beginning of next round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Yep.
Let's see. Well, one, Kawana doesn't have Shillelagh memorized. Yes, he does. Oh my gosh, why does it keep doing this to me? I'm taking Shillelagh off, and I am giving him a second Cure Light Wounds. Instead.
Okay. Well, Kawana is going to chill.
Okay.
There's Kawana's. Of course he rolls a 1.
All right.
Oh.
What the hell?
Why did everybody light up like that?
I don't know.
The ones that are lit up are dead.
Yeah, probably that the golem just steamrolled over us.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, he's
No,
probably
something's just really freaking goofy. Everybody got a 1 for initiative for some reason when
what? Yeah, I see
Kawana
that.
re-rolled. And so I'm going through and putting your initiatives at the proper place. 6.
Ah.
3.
Yeah, Hearns
Yeah.
is 6 and Valentino is 10.
Let's see. Roll up. Michael's
Eric
was
is
12.
3. Michael is 12. Valentino
Lady
is
is good.
10. Michael is 12.
Oh,
Had to mark that off. So I cast it. So.
All right, here we go. Kawana.
On a 1.
Kawana is up.
No, he's not.
all of a sudden, lyrics up.
Lyrics up.
Well, Eric's gonna go in, see what all this fuss is about.
Looks at the giant statue, decides,
And-
nope, back
Nope,
outside.
back outside. There you go. I'm just kidding. And she's just going to what did she do?
Well, she knows that her arrows will do no damage to this creature.
Yep.
Yep. Is there anything?
Isn't it blunt weapons only?
Just about. That's it. She was just gonna pass her turn.
Oh, the creature
Holy-
lines his fists up with Michael,
Oh no!
swinging. His first attack connects,
Holy shit!
and it's blindingly fast.
Attack. Thank
That's a lot of damage. Holy crap.
Fucking pummels you. His second attack.
Who
connects
rolled
as
off
well.
that 20?
What the hell?
Michael, you're going to be dead.
Michael
He's
drops
unconscious.
to the ground.
Oh, this was a fun game.
Yeah.
Michael was the heaviest, isn't he? The tank.
I'm trying to figure out how he connected with 14. Isn't that?
It gets +4 to hit for something. Did it use a weapon or was it using its fists?
Fish.
I got an AC of -3. And let me
Right.
see. It has to roll an 18.
Who has to roll an 18?
I thought. Okay.
It's Thaco.
It's
What is
Thaco
Thaco?
to hit
To
armor
hit
class
armor
0.
class 0.
If yours is AC -3, it needs a 12.
Oh shit.
Because you can work it out. See where it says attack medium, Thaco 9. That means it hits AC 0 on a 9. So take away 3 more because you're -3. 12. So it rolled 2 14s. So it hit you
Okay.
twice.
Well,
Actually,
damn. So
Easily.
that's it.
I fucked up. First off,
Wait, what?
he shouldn't have taken both attacks. He should have had to wait for the second attack.
So just give back 19 hit points.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
And then we know in the second round you're going to die, Mike. So just go out with his glory.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen. Dead.
I know
I'm
why
kinda
it
curious
ain't.
why you guys didn't heal Michael.
We did. He was all the way up.
He was full.
Yeah.
Because Koana used his 2 healing spells. The dwarf used 2 healing spells. I was the only one left with a cure light.
And
I
used,
said I've only got 1.
So wait,
Yeah.
you guys healed him all the way up?
Yep,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the
Yeah,
last
we healed
thing.
everybody.
Okay,
Yep,
so
that was
everybody was
so
on
that
full.
didn't get recorded on his character sheet because he started apparently with 8 wounds.
8.
Oh, he should have been healed all the way.
Yeah,
because
even
that was the
use,
last thing we
let's-
did before we went to sleep was heal everybody with the
some
spells
reason
we
it
have.
didn't apply to his character. All right, so
and I even
now
use
he's
lay on
in-
hands.
Now he's.
And
Yeah.
Thodin's actually
Let's make sure.
carrying
Let's
4
look
wounds.
and make sure
Yeah, Thodin looks like he's
Everybody's
got
wounds-
damage.
everybody's wounds are gone because you guys. Well, like. Yeah, Thodin's got 4 wounds. I remember you guys said you were going to heal everybody up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then we ended. Then we
It
ended
didn't.
the session.
It didn't get applied to the characters. All right,
I don't-
there we go.
To be honest, I don't think we rolled to heal them.
Maybe
We just
not.
said we're gonna heal them.
Yeah.
I think that's what actually happened. So Michael might last to round 3. Good on Mike. Get on. Plenty of
Oh,
time for
my
everybody
God.
else to get out the door.
Yeah, no better run.
He's going to get his second attack at the end of the round.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna totally tear him up. Michael's dead already.
All right, Eagle Eye.
I like the way you said it aged a little bit. A bit of dust fell off it. I know exactly what you did there. That was really well. It was nice. Meta gaming in my head. I'm thinking, oh crap. That was literally. I was like, oh no, please don't. No.
Yeah, he
Is that
cast
a price?
haste, right?
Yep. Because that applies to people. That's why human mages don't like casting haste spells. Because they age a year. Elf and mage, they don't care. They'd be like, yeah, I live to 700 or 1,000. What's a year? Oh crap.
And that's just.
Oh, I've got to cast. Do I have to roll to cast Shillelagh now?
I don't think so. Shillelagh should
Okay,
just
so-
be
Okay, I've marked it off. I've got it. My staff is now glowing green. Dun dun dun. I don't know. I mean, if I move up,
well, you cast, so you can't move.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You are right. Okay, so let me delay my action for Hearn, because if it comes through Michael to come this way, I'm gonna duck out that door. I will change into a size of a squirrel and frickin' fuck off out the
Well,
door.
you can't delay. Your action was casting that spell. So
Oh
it
yeah, that
comes
was true.
over.
That was true. Yep. Let me end my turn then.
Your turn. I'll manage that. It's okay.
All right. All right. Valentino can't do anything. Not even at his best of days can he do anything. All right. Let me. Why I think about what he's going to do.
Mike,
I know-
after getting
I know it's-
clobbered by something harder than you've ever felt, practically
my
in your
God.
entire life,
Yep.
The light flashes.
stand-
Your life.
you stand in front of this giant creature, a golem likely, of clay.
I'm still unconscious for some
You're
reason.
not unconscious.
No, you're not.
Oh, it
Nope.
says you are, but don't. Yeah, you're not unconscious.
Okay.
Let me remove
Um,
that fact. There you go.
Well, not much else I could do. I'm gonna try to attack with it. Is it? Am I actually targeting the golem or whatever?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because it's not allowing me to connect it.
Targets unidentified. Yes, you had to target it.
Oh, I still do. Okay.
Now you do. I can see it as a red mark on
Okay.
it.
I don't have enough text for some reason. It doesn't show me. Doing
Yeah, it
okay.
doesn't show me. It just shows me movement.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens.
Come
Ka-chow.
on.
And it's
You miss. You swing at it,
Miss.
but
okay.
you hit, but it just not hard enough to do anything to this creature.
Oh god. All right. Well, he is going to just hide behind his shield, pretty much.
Thodan.
Ant goes off.
Oh, I didn't target anybody, did I?
I think it.
You're chanting.
Yep.
This was a pretty powerful thing when you guys used it that one time. I remember that.
What chant is pretty good.
Yeah.
I should have done prayer because then I can do something else.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Gonna be dead soon. So how do I fix that? Because I didn't target anybody.
What did you do? Did you
I clicked cast, but maybe can I just retarget everybody?
Just click on target everybody.
Yeah, you got to click on effect, I think.
Yeah, don't click effect until you target everybody, though.
Yeah. Like my fairy fire, I got rid of that because I'm like, nope. It was way too much inside of a little dungeon. I like the way now it shows up who you targeted, because I can see everybody, but apart
I just can't tell if I've got myself.
You haven't
if you
got-
look on
you
your
haven't-
combat tracker for Thodan, you can see. Well, it usually says who you got targeted.
Well, Lyric hasn't been targeted. That's the only one so far.
Well, Lyric has everybody targeted. Thodan
Yep.
has nobody targeted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
How I can't even see that. I don't know how y'all are seeing all
If you
this.
click
this-
on if you click on the token, it'll show what the token's targeting.
Correct.
I'm gonna help you out, Thodan.
No, I got it now.
Yep, there's Lyric, there's Hearn, there's Koana, and there's the main man himself,
Don't forget
Valentino.
yourself. There, I got
Yep,
you.
there you go.
Now, if you
All right.
look, it'll show targets. All right. So now you click the effect button.
Then how do I give him negative effect? I have to unclick everybody.
Wait. Oh my gosh, what? I need to look at prayer again.
Because he gets a negative effect.
Yeah, you're right. So he does not
So I have
get
to
the effect. Correct?
Yeah, he should.
Oh. So why
No,
is it-
there's
why is it
actually
negative
like,
for it?
because he gets negatives to all of his saving throws as well. Like his attacks,
Oh, I
everything
have
he
him
does.
targeted. He gets a yeah.
I don't have him targeted. I didn't click the effect on the negative side.
I've got him targeted. He's targeted. You have everybody targeted.
Right. But if I clear my targets and
Now
I select
nobody
him,
has it targeted.
correct, and I apply the negative effect to him,
What is the negative effect?
The
I don't know,
same
there's-
thing. It says here, all the priest enemies suffering -1 penalty to everything they roll.
Oh.
so now I've done both sides of that spell.
But
And I
you
should be
didn't
able to end
have
my turn.
yourself targeted, I don't think.
Well, I don't want the negative effect.
You put the negative effect on the enemy. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Enemy.
And then everyone else has got the positive effect.
Yes. You got it.
I think
Okay.
I'm good.
You
I
good.
think
Good job.
You're good.
Now you're
I'm
dead.
done.
Get out.
Yeah.
You
Come
took
on
so
out.
long figuring it out. I've come
Okay.
up with a good plan as Hearn.
Again, the
I'll just-
golem swings at Michael.
And dead.
Well, it gets -1 this time, so you might be okay.
It's got to roll a 13 or above.
Skill up.
Yep. No, 15 or above.
Oh
And
my
hits
God.
him.
Still hits.
And oh my god.
Michael,
At
you
least
just
not-
feel more pummeling, and it's like,
Yep, you're knocked down, so that was good. You didn't go down
what
this
the
time.
hell?
Yeah.
You got a bunch of healers in the party.
Yeah,
This
that's what
is not
Kawana's gonna
smart.
do.
I'm gonna have to like run away from this thing or something. In circles.
Eagle eye. Valentino, Smart. There's the first smart person in the party.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll go to end this turn. I've got to get to the top again because I can't do it through the freaking character sheet. Valentino. There you go.
Well, I don't think he can fit through the door, so we could probably just run out there.
Oh, he's well, he might not be able to, but you don't know.
Let's see.
It's plenty of time to. So Michael's got some severe dents in his armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably gonna have some dents in his head pretty soon. It's gonna just be.
Alright, I see why that did. Alright, cool. Alright. Okay, so it is a new round. Let's take a quick 5 so I can use the washroom and refill my drink.
Right.
And you guys can figure out what your next steps are.
I'm gonna have
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have Kawana grab the staff off Doden's back and do cure wounds on Michael.
Oh, there you go.
Well, we've got
Yeah.
a couple of things. I think there might be a way if I think getting back into the other room is essential.
Yeah.
If we stay here, we're going to die one at a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it can get through the door, remember how we got up to the room with the scarecrow up that corridor that's covered in slime?
No.
Wonder if this
Okay.
thing can climb. Or is it just going to slide right down into the water? That big, where me and Hearn and the
Okay.
thief went up, it was all covered in slime, and we needed ropes to get up. If we can get that creature into that corridor, and it just overbalances, it might just slide all the way down, and it's not going to be able to get back up again. But that means fight in retreat or run away.
Yeah. Well, every
We
time
haven't even hit this thing yet.
Nope.
every time I back up, it gets another hit on me, doesn't it? Like run away, or is that just a 5e thing?
No, if you do your withdrawal,
Yeah. Okay.
I forget what it's called, but there's a fancy withdrawal you can do that doesn't get an attack on you.
Yeah, that's right. Let me see. Where is that thing?
You just
You
turn
can do
tail and run.
yeah.
It does.
Yeah, you can do a fighting withdrawal where you only move like 20 feet or whatever, but it doesn't
Okay.
get an attack of opportunity. If you turn around, it will just hit you and kill you.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do that.
But we need to get this thing out of the friggin' room. We've got to be able to search this room.
Well, right now it's gonna be attacking twice per round, right?
Yep.
So-
Once at the beginning and once at the end.
So. Oh. I guess I'll just have to use my initiative. That's all he can do. So I can attack first, then withdraw with a fighting withdrawal.
I don't know. Let me look at something.
Where is that at?
Touch.
Fighting withdrawal.
Okay, so 9, 16 cubic feet. Yep. Can't work out how much again. I had it last time, but I forgot it. How much stone is 16 cubic feet? Okay, so I can remove 2,640 pounds of stone.
Take it out of him.
I can't.
It's clay.
It might. Yeah, I don't think it'll work because it is clay. I was thinking of taking it out of the floor.
I'm back.
Just like
Drop him
right
into
now.
a hole.
Yeah.
Go for it. Got to get creative.
Especially against this freaking thing. Yep, I can try that. Because they only... Man, it's slow though. It is really slow. It won't go, even if I cast it in this round, it won't go off till next round.
I mean, do we have something to keep them in the same spot?
Oh, it doesn't matter where it is. I have to run up and touch the floor in front of it.
Oh my god.
So I don't care where it is. I'm more worried about, are you going to survive long enough for me to get to you? But you might if
You know what?
lyrics-
Instead of attacking, I'm gonna put lay on hands on myself, and that might be better.
And isn't Lyric running up with the staff?
No, it's Kawana.
Oh, Koana's running up with the staff.
Yeah, I'll put
Instead of that, I'm gonna heal
Kawana
myself with.
Has a staff.
No, Kawana's going to grab the staff off of Odin
Ah.
and try to cast Cure Wounds on Michael.
Yeah, Michael's gonna cast lay on hands on himself when it's his turn.
Hearn's going to make a bunch of the floor go away.
Hopefully.
Yep.
If Michael's still alive. If
Yeah,
he's not,
probably
then I don't have any way of getting to the golem without getting turned into deer flavored jelly.
Yeah,
Well, if it
Eagle Eye can do nothing.
If it hits you on 9, I negative or 0 on 9, it hits me on anything but a 1.
Is your armor class 10?
7.
So yeah, two or
Yep,
above. It's
2
in
or
your
above.
shit.
1. Yep, I think it's 7. Let me have a look. Yep, armor class 7. Like I said, no armor, no weapons. Scoot wrote 2 good items and gave me the option, but I went for utility, which is what a druid should be anyway. I went for utility rather than potentially a magical weapon or a magical set of leather or something.
Woo, Michael, you're hurting. You're hurting bad.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
know
instead
you're
of
not gonna-
attacking.
you know you're not gonna survive another hit by this guy.
Yeah. I do have a potion of healing too.
Well, how much do you get from lay on hands?
Lay on
2 per
hands.
level. It's 2 per level.
I got 6. I got 12.
Yeah, you want to do that versus a potion.
Yeah,
where we're
because
rolling
it's
dice.
all because a potion is random. That lay on
Yeah.
hands is 12.
Woo.
Yep.
But we got to roll
Knowing what
initiative
you
still.
know,
Ah,
Michael.
yeah, I better run. But what I want to do is lay on hands and do a. Wait, can you? If I use lay on hands, can I do a retreat?
Nope.
Like a tactical retreat or something like that?
No, and in fact, if you go to lay on hands, he's going to be able to get an attack of opportunity essentially on you.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, because you're not defending yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
okay.
actually take an action to cast a spell or something like that. So he will get a chance. He gets a free attack on you.
Oh, that's like a
So-
double attack then.
So I'm
Shit.
giving you the
Yeah.
information of what the rules are. So that's what will happen if you go to lay on hands on yourself.
Okay. So a potion, would that
Same thing
actually...
with a potion.
Same, yep, because
Wow.
it's not, because you're not defending. You're literally reaching around in your pocket to get a glass vial and then slurp it down. So it's just going to go boink.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you still got a shield in front of you, though. Okay, all right.
Yep. He still gets the attack on you. A free
Mhm.
attack. Same as if he did something like tried to cast a spell on you. You would get a free
Okay.
attack.
Last question for you. I'm assuming hold person would not work on a golem.
Who's gonna cast that?
Well, Thoden would cast it, but he's asking.
Thodan would know
I mean,
that wouldn't work
yeah.
because it's not a person. Not a demi-human or a humanoid.
Might have to be discretion.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Kawana wants to grab the staff off of Thoden and try to cure Michael.
Okay, so Kawana can grab the spear, but he's not going to be able to cast a spell until next turn.
He's going to be Beetlejuice.
You can't move
Yep.
and cast spells at the same time. So he would have to be in place, and then he would be able to cast a spell.
Okay. Thoden's got to continue chanting. Eagle, I can't do shit.
I think Eagle Eye needs to leave the room then.
Yeah.
Smart mind.
I think
says,
Lyric
everybody
needs to-
leaves the room.
Yep, that's what
Yeah.
we're trying to do. We just got to do it in such a way that we can get Michael out.
Oh, Michael's not going to make it this time. You're just going to have to run away. That's all there is to it.
So, Michael, what did you roll your initiative based on? You're attacking again?
Well, I wanted to do like a retreat, like a tactical retreat type thing, but
Well, then that's a flat initiative.
oh, it's a flat initiative. Okay.
Yep,
me
so you're at just an
re-roll
8
it.
as opposed to a 13. You
Oh,
don't need
okay.
to re-roll. Okay, so
Not
I
everybody's
need
got
rolls
that.
from Hearn, Lyric, Valentino.
Yep.
Okay, let me. That's Hearns.
Okay.
Valentino. Me. Is 7.
Very good. All right. And here we go. Who will not make it out of the room today?
It's going to be my
Eagle Eye, you are up.
I can't see the room, so I don't know where I'm putting them. That's 70. Is that as far as I can go?
Eagle Eye, is his movement 7?
His movement's 12.
So you can go 120.
Right. He's good right there for now then.
Thodan.
So Thoden has to continue to chant.
Or he can, yeah. I mean,
And he can move. Let's go. He can move 50 feet. 48.1.
Right, so that's that bit. Where's the other bit?
Yeah,
Oh
so
shit!
As soon as
Eagle
you
Eye
move,
actually has to
this-
stationary. So the I'm gonna delay his turn instead. Scoot, could
Whose
you put
turn?
me back? Eagle Eye, Thodin's.
Yeah, because you have to remain stationary.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was stationary.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
have to
gonna-
remain stationary.
So I'll keep it on as long as I can.
Okay, Lyric.
I mean, is there anything that Lyric could do? I mean, inspiration.
Whatever she does is going to leave her in the room.
Oh well. No, she's getting out the room. There's not
Yeah,
really
this
much
this
she
guy
can do.
tasted, so
Yeah, she's going.
How high is the room? 20 feet, you said? Something like that?
Yep.
Okay.
And I guess 30. Yeah, she's gonna go over here. And that's it.
Okay. Valentino is up. Valentino's already out of the room. Valentino's getting. I'm getting further away from this thing.
I'm getting right over by the door.
Maybe cook some
Me,
food.
I was thinking of taking a nap.
Straight for the kitchen.
Yep.
Hearn.
I'm just getting as far away. Let me click on this a minute. Well, I've got to make some calculations. I'm trying
Well,
to.
you rolled a flat initiative, so
Yep.
not
Yep.
casting anything.
Oh, this thing doesn't need me to roll initiative to cast it.
Well, you didn't declare you were casting a spell.
Well, no, it's not a spell. It's not a spell.
Oh, you're delayed. Okay.
Yeah.
Kawana out of the room.
Well, I read it.
Oh, I gotcha. All right. That puts Michael up. Michael, you have to do a fighting withdrawal or you invoke an attack of opportunity. What that means is that you can only move 1/3 of your movement.
Okay, so it's...
Which I think is
He still
40
gets-
feet.
Okay. So if he goes, oh well, shit, that's pretty far away.
Yeah.
That could get me out of the room. Right about there.
Yep.
Oh my god. But he gets an attacking of opportunity, right?
No. No, because
Oh,
you
no,
did a
okay.
fighting withdrawal. It's called a
That's
fighting
it?
withdrawal. So that's...
He got his ass out of there. Get your butts out of there. What are you doing still in there? Okay, that's it.
Golem moves up on Thodan.
Oh shit.
And
Oh shit.
swings,
Oh shit.
Nailing Thodan.
Oh my god, he got tails
That's a lot of damage.
on him. Holy shit.
Thodan, you are just jarred and
Oh
just,
my-
you stop chanting right then and there.
oh, I would think I
God.
would. Do I even have teeth left in my head?
you're
Holy
rattled.
shit.
You are rattled. Like you are like, what the fucking? I need a Constitution save.
As he bashes your helmet into your skull.
Oh my god. I should stay
Jar
up
is
there.
the blow is so jarring it knocks you back 10
Ugh.
feet.
Well, I'm not. At least I got an extra 10 feet of movement.
Good job.
Yeah.
And you did it backwards. Highly skilled.
Holy
Thoden,
shit.
you're up.
I'm moving through the door,
Yeah, get the F out of there.
and I can go 41 more feet.
He's like, I'm out of this whole place.
Yeah.
Wow. And that puts Hearn up.
Oh shit.
There, and then to there. That'll do.
Oh, shut the door on your way out.
There's no door to shut.
Oh,
Say it
yeah.
slid into the floor or something.
Mm-hmm. But can
Now
it
we
fit through the
see
door?
Go
We
ahead,
don't
end
know.
your turn.
Oh, yep, I forgot that.
hopefully he's too big to get to the damn door.
Yeah.
Michael's gonna find out.
It might go
quick.
back and reset itself. You never
Michael's
know.
gonna find out real quick if he can get to the door.
Yeah.
It'll just come through the wall.
Oh God.
That's
Oh.
the most damage
Resets
Odin has
itself.
ever taken. Holy shit! In
As
one
you
hit.
sit there for a couple minutes, the creature moves back into the corner that it was. The door shuts.
Mm.
As if nothing had ever happened.
What the hell?
Well, the second the other riddle is how to get in there. I tried to read it, but we went running in.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So what is your ideal of
Yeah.
what should have happened, Thoden or Matt?
I'm just saying, Thoden was reading the second script.
Oh, I
Right.
didn't even know there was a second script.
Yeah, needed by none, with love or grace, yet shaped to hold a watcher's place.
Oh,
No
so
breath
watch.
it takes, no bread it breaks, but still it rises when one wakes. Speak not a word, nor pass too near. The silence molds what you shall hear. Beyond lies forms without a face, where fired earth has found its place.
Which is clay, because fired earth is clay.
Yes, clay.
So you just got to go in there and make no noise.
No sound. Oh, I can't even
Yeah.
walk in.
Yeah,
exactly.
Michael, ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink.
Yeah, because
And-
charging in there. Oh, it's a golem over there.
Yeah. Anyway, Thoden is scratching his head. He got his ass whooped. How many teeth did he lose?
All of them.
Let's see. How many does he have?
I don't know. You look at his portrait; it doesn't have many.
10.
He's now got 8.
Oh God.
Lost 20% of his teeth in one hit. Holy
Oh
shit!
You got all you guys got pummeled.
Oh yeah. Michael's
We-
not going to be doing that again. I'll tell you that much. Nothing. Not against the golem for that much.
I'm impressed we're alive.
Yeah, I thought Michael was dead. He probably should have been dead. Should have been dead
No. Why should have he been dead?
because it was stupidity and not listening to the whole thing.
Stupidity.
You know.
He would have been dead had I not fucked up. But I did fuck up and gave him 2 attacks at the same time, but that should not have been the way it worked. And we didn't give you your full hit points.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That resting hit points is what saved, because Michael would have been dead that time
Yeah.
as well. If
Well,
you guys-
so would
if we
Thoden.
didn't catch that nobody
Yeah.
got healed, of which you guys said you were doing the last session,
Yep.
but no rolls were made.
Yeah,
You missed it.
yeah. Usually we just try to use all those spells at the very end, just to use
Yep.
them up.
Well, you guys stand in this room.
We're gonna have to rest here for 2 days.
Sitting room. Michael, you were like just stunned. Like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
You've never been hit this hard ever, and you fought some pretty freaking powerful dudes.
Here's the best part, though. In real life, we now have to convince Valentino to go in by himself.
Don't worry. He'll nice and left.
Valentino's laying down on the couch. His legs are hurting.
Yeah, and he's like, fuck you. I'm not going in there.
Don't worry. It'll be just fine.
Michael will be
And
like,
if it
you can hold the mace.
It's a guaranteed hit. I already missed it as many times as I could miss.
How are we going to convince Valentino to go in there, man?
You're not. It's moved quietly. Isn't that good?
Like I says, I think I'll just rest here while you go in there, Valentino. Don't worry.
Valentino's tired out. Almost broke both my feet running from one place to the other.
Yeah.
I'm not built for speed. Hobbit Olympic athlete here.
Who's playing Lyric?
I am. I was gonna.
My suggestion is to look at Lyric's inventory.
Oh God, what she got in there?
I don't know.
She's got all kinds of shit. Oh my
She has all
god.
kinds of shit.
She's got some rubies that Thoden would like.
She's got a cosmetic kit. What is she
Yes, she
doing with the clay hand? Okay, mirror, okay. Earrings, boots. Oh, she's got some soft boots there. Let's see. Wand of negation. Oh, scroll of silence. That would
There you go.
or even a potion of flying. Then there's not gonna be any person's gonna hear at all. But I would never use that for that. What is this
But
lantern of
actually,
sanctity?
the scroll does not have silence 15-foot radius anymore because she memorized that spell. I think.
Oh,
I'm pretty
she
sure.
memorized it. Oh shit.
So
That's
it's
good.
part of her. Yes, she has that as a. You never cleaned it. And so no, this scroll is gone because she
Okay.
memorized all the spells on this, and we just never deleted the thing. So yeah.
Whoa, what was that?
Someone's got spiders barking at their house.
Yeah.
I don't know about spiders, but I farted.
All right, let's see.
I don't think it's Lyric. I think it's Koana.
I don't see. Oh, I see it right here. Spelled 15-inch radius. It goes smaller. Oh,
15
no,
foot.
there's foot.
It's foot.
Okay.
It's foot.
I saw the other one that said inch on the other one.
Yeah, that still means feet. So, but didn't Scooch just say that she transferred that to her memory,
Yeah.
so to speak?
Yep.
Hey,
So that
hey,
was pretty good.
15 inches,
Koana's
100, that should
50
be
feet.
150 feet.
So hey guys, just to put something in perspective, we just spent last night. We got great night's rest. We healed everybody. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We ate breakfast. We opened that door.
By 8:15, we're all
It's
covered in
three.
blood.
It's 3 minutes later. 3
Yeah.
minutes later, and we are back
Yeah.
in the room
By
with
8:15,
two of us.
Yep.
practically dead.
The dwarf and Michael look like mummies. You got so many freaking bandages on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 minutes. And we never even hit the golem.
Nope, not even once. Oh shit.
And we're back in the room for probably 2 days to get everybody healed up. Oh,
Let's
this is
see.
funny.
Well, at least nobody got knocked out.
Killed.
I mean, the couch Valentino's been laying on is still warm. Ah. Ah. It's one of those "why did I wake up" moments.
Um,
3 minutes. That's big.
Not even 3 minutes.
Ah.
It was like running, get punched in the face, get stomped on the back of the head, run back
Yeah.
out going, what the fuck happened there?
What the hell was that?
That was not what we were expecting to happen today.
Ah.
Lyric
we-
turned
what?
around and went, let's go in the room, boys, and everybody went in and came running right back out again like, what? Huh?
I'm sorry. I think it's so funny.
well,
And if only you let Thodan read that all back to you guys after realizing what the hell was going on.
yeah.
Oh, that was precious.
That's
Well-
how I run them, man. You'll get clues. Do with them as you will.
The best Valentina will offer to do is open the door again. Teeny knows how to do it.
Well, if Lyric has the spell silence, then we can just have her memorize it sometime over the next 2 days.
Well, yeah, she's already. I think she's already had it memorized. That's just the
Okay.
thing. It
So
just.
are the healers going to heal people?
Yeah, we need to heal people, and then I'm gonna Thodan's gonna cast Detect Magic and try to focus on the ring. And that's the only thing we haven't identified, right?
Well,
Yeah.
so you guys know the ring is magical because you guys already did that. And
Oh,
it would
I didn't
take
know.
Lyric
I didn't know.
24 hours to sit there and be with the item before she can identify it.
Well, let's let her do that.
Okay.
Thodan will tend to Michael and himself.
So Lyric will take the rest of the day to hang out with this ring and become one with it, and then cast Identify on it.
Oh,
Michael, come get on the couch, buddy. I'm putting you on the couch.
Okay. Look at you, man. You look worse than me.
I am worse than you. I'm down to 2 hit points.
Shit.
If Scoot hadn't given me those 4 wounds back,
Yeah.
I'd be on the
You'd be
carpet in
dead.
the other room.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, you definitely would have been on the carpet in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so whoever's healing people should step
Start
up
doing
with
that.
the characters and roll the dice.
I'll take it. We're gonna be in this room for a day or so, so I might as well. I'll put use my what's it call it, lay on hands on them for the
Okay.
daily thing.
Yep.
So I'll put. I'm feeling generous. I'm gonna give it to Thodan.
No, you should give it to yourself. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. Why did you roll a d8?
That's not me.
Oh, that's Thodan.
Kawana.
That's Kawana healing Michael.
Gotcha. Michael, lay your hands on yourself. Or did you already? No, you didn't.
Oh, I haven't done it yet. Except I can't use the cogwheel.
The cogwheel's
I'm just
gone.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, let me
Missed
click
the
myself.
cogwheel.
Oh. Am I actually clicking myself? Yeah, there we go. And
My cogwheels are working.
why'd I get it? What's that?
Oh, you gotta click it 6 times.
Really?
Apparently.
I guess that went with Hackmaster as well.
All right. Well,
Okay, Thodan's going to heal himself 4 times.
well, you're maxed up. Oh, you got light. You still got light.
Yeah, that's 22. So I'm down 3. I'll get 2 back overnight. You'll get 2 back overnight.
Michael is way down still. So So Hearn probably doesn't
Let's
have
see.
any healing powers.
One spell.
You see, does Lyric have anything? Oh, but she's already using her
Lyric doesn't
stuff.
have healing capabilities. She's a
Oh,
bard.
okay.
Bards are arcane casters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The only ones in the party that are healing capable would be Kawana, Thodan,
Mhm.
and Hearn. Yeah, Michael's definitely not.
I'm not going against the golem again. Tell you that much. He's heavily damaged still. Holy crap.
Yeah, you're still fucked up.
That's why I said it's going to take us 2 days.
Yeah.
You said it's Lyric that's got the silent spell?
Correct.
No, no. I thought Lyric was an arcane spell user. Silence is a cleric spell.
No. Silence 15-foot radius is an arcane spell.
It's a divine spell. I'm looking at it right now.
Silence 15-foot radius is a arcane spell.
You sure you want to look it up?
I am looking it up right now.
Because it look.
Over here it says
It
arcane.
is divine. Here.
It's a
Interesting.
cleric spell.
How does she have it then?
He has the scroll with it on. Doesn't mean she can use it.
No, she has it in her spell book.
That make. I don't know.
How did that get in there?
I don't know.
Hey, man,
It says type arcane.
it was magic.
Yep, it is
It
type
says
arcane.
school alteration.
Yep. How is that? Yeah, there's two of them.
Wait.
From the Complete Bard's book, introduce Silence 15-foot radius as an arcane alteration spell.
You didn't even catch my joke.
What was your joke?
You asked how it got in her book, and I said magic.
Magic. Yeah. Yep. So Silence 15-foot radius with the Complete Bard's handbook became a arcane spell as well.
But barring that, everything else is exactly the same.
Yes.
All right, so she's 15 feet radius, lasts 2 rounds for whatever level she is.
Yep.
So we're gonna
Barring
even
that-
under that
well,
spell.
It's got a shorter range. It's only has a range of 60 yards, as opposed to the 120 that the
Oh,
other
okay.
one has.
Yep.
But
So
everything
it's
else is
everything else is the same. Okay.
everything else.
But
is
she
the
could
same.
cast it on a person. It said they can cast it on a creature if not it's stationary. They can cast it on a willing creature and they don't receive a save and they can just walk about. But
Yes.
that still only gives us, if she's 6th level, 12 minutes to search that room before we make a noise.
Well, she can memorize it probably multiple times. How many slots does she have?
I think it's a second slot. Yeah, it's a second. No, it's a.
Yeah, it's level 2. And let's see what she's got for slots. I don't even know.
If you go to actions,
Yeah, I'm out of actions and I'm looking at
in
powers.
the top it'll tell you spell slots.
Yep.
She's got. I see it has one. It has 2 second, but it has
Okay.
1 filled up. I guess I have to undo. By the next day, I gotta click those things. I guess I don't know. I'm not sure.
It'll clear when you guys when I push the rest at you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it hasn't cleared yet since I've been on.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm looking at it too. I see that it has just one of them.
It-
filled as if only
it does
one
not work
spell's
right.
memorized.
Okay.
Yeah, the blue dots are just indicating how many spells, different spells at that level you've memorized.
Okay. I thought you like click them as you go, and I can't even unclick them.
No.
You
you don't-
do that in the spell area when you hit the
Okay.
toggle wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. God. Witchcraft, you made me wonder what the hell was going on there. For
They tell you it
silence.
affects a lot of stuff. It's just a knock-on effect. When I did it for thieves, it affected every thieving ability, all the stuff for assassins. Then it started affecting spells.
Oh no,
And I
I'm talking
talked to-
about silence being
Oh,
a
yeah.
divine only spell. I'm like, wait a minute, no, I would not have fucked it up that bad. Come on, no, yeah.
Yep,
I'm glad that I found it in
the
the
Bard's
spell
book.
list. It's in the Bard's book. Okay, so everybody is pretty much done doing what they're doing.
Yep.
Nobody
You should
else.
pick new spells.
Turn, are you healing anybody?
Nope.
Or
I'm
you-
thinking about going back in the room.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I'm going to give everybody a long rest because the day is going to pass.
Oh.
I can get rid of that. That's all my spells done. Alright, what spells have I got?
Yeah.
So, Hearn,
Don't
you
need
didn't
that.
heal Michael at all, right?
Nope.
Why aren't you using your one spell, dude?
Because I didn't want to.
All right.
Well, if we're going to be here 2 days, which is what you said, he'll be fully healed by the end of the second day anyway.
Right. Scoot, that didn't give us any overnight healing or the rest healing.
Yes, and spell
With
slots.
Eagle Eye tending to Michael, he should get 2 back.
Okay.
But I would think that Thoden would probably only get 1 back. Because he's not able to fully rest if he's taking care of Michael.
What's that do?
All right, so Michael has 25 points of damage still to him.
Holy shit. Okay.
Ben has got
I'm,
2. It would have been... Guys would have probably benefited if Hearn would have not been greedy with his healing spell.
Okay, let's do some work here. Who am I clicked on? Thoden.
So it is a new morning.
Now, quick question: how do you decide which spells that you can use, or can you always use all your spells with lyric, or how's that work?
You have to choose the spells that you're going to use for the day.
That's under prep. Okay, I see it right there. I see it.
Clicking preparation. Yep.
God, that wasn't much. He's still down 12?
14.
Wow.
Yeah. Kawana probably would have loaded out on healing.
Yeah. I'll do 3 cures on him.
I'd say roll them one at a time to see what you get, so you don't overheal.
Oh, nice one. He's
hold on.
still down 4, right?
4. Yep.
There you
Michael
go.
is fully healed up.
Well,
Doden's down 2, but if he can just rest, he'll get those both back.
You guys need to mark off rations for a day on everybody's character. 2 days, actually.
Well, 3.
All right. So what is everybody's plans for the day?
I'm going to figure out how to use that kitchen.
well, I guess that ring's probably identified by now, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. So let's see. How soon I forgot about that. So who's rolling? Who's playing Lyric?
I am right now.
So give me a D100 in the tower.
A D100. Oh shit. Is this a D100? I think so. Oh shit. No, I'm going to put it out. Don't even count that. Don't even look at it.
It's
There you go. Did it work?
all right. Where's the ring at?
It's probably on Michael, but we gave it to
It's in
Lyric.
Michael's inventory. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. It says right.
Okay.
Hey, Scoot.
1 second.
Quan is pretty...
So Lyric comes to you and says, I understand what this ring is.
Oh.
Michael.
Oh, you're two now, do ya? Well,
Indeed, it is something very, very good.
oh. Well, that's good.
It's a ring of silence.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
She looks over at Thodan. If only I would put it on your finger to shut you up.
Oh, damn.
Oh, Lyric!
She goes, this is a ring of truth.
A ring of truth. Ah.
She
Ring of
goes,
truth.
yes. You, as the wearer of this, can detect any lie told to you. But
Oh,
it does
shit.
come with a burden.
Huh?
For as while you wear it, you cannot tell a lie. For only
I don't
you will
believe
only
it.
speak the truth. But you, as a paladin, you only speak the truth anyway, so I guess it's not a burden, but a boon.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think I lied about anything just about yet.
And his nose glows red.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, put it on my finger. Let's see what happens. I don't believe I told a lie around any of these fine
As
folks.
you utter those words, you actually what you actually say is, Oh, when I was a wee lad at mighty 4 years old,
Oh shit.
I told my mom that I didn't eat the apple pie, that it was me kid brother, but indeed it was me.
Oh god. Am I gonna say the same thing over and over again? It was me that ate the apple pie. All right. Well, that's. I guess that's pretty useful. That's useful as far as questioning people and stuff, you know. Or is it always on, or you just
As long as she says, as long as you wear it, you will be able to detect lies.
now how does it just pop up or like? I mean, at least like, how do I detect the lie? Does it tell me something?
You'll
It does
know.
it say, "Hey, this dude's lying
She-
here"?
I don't know how it exactly functions, but I'm guessing you'll know.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna ask. Uh, I should ask somebody something that I want somebody to lie. You know, hey, could you do me a favor and lie to me real quick? I want to see if this thing works.
Like, well, don't all jump up at once. Hearn, you're
Thoden-
not really a deer, are you? Thoden, what about you?
Thoden looks at you and says, "Oh, Michael, I love you dearly."
Does Thoden
Oh my
love him
God.
dearly?
No.
Oh
as,
no!
as he says that, you instinctively know that he's lying.
Ugh! Don't you lie to me with that. I thought you loved me. Now I know deep down in your heart you hate me. Don't worry. I still think you're a stand-up man. Or well, what are you, dwarf? Right? You're a dwarf, right? You're a stand-up dwarf. Now, am I lying to him? No, I don't think you.
What
Although I
actually
think
comes out of your mouth is,
What?
Thoden, I really question your ethics and your morality. There's
There we go.
something fishy about you, and I think I understand what it is, and we're going to fix it.
There we go. Yep. Sounds about right.
Thoden says, "Damn cursed ring," and he walks away.
All right.
You got to rest a whole nother day.
Oh, you know what that means? That I could go up to hey there, Valentino. You should be just fine in the other room. Remain quiet. At least that's if I believe it, you know, and what Thoden said, it should come out for real, right?
Yeah.
That's believable.
It does.
Yep, there you go. You should be just fine. Look, I even said it with my ring on. So you should be just fine. You could believe in the ring.
I think you should go back in the room.
I probably would. What the hell? Would that be like a lie? You actually think I should go in there? That's horrible. How dare you?
Over me, you can go in there.
Oh, you could go right in there and be just fine.
No.
No, I think we should send in the thief, because if something's locked, it needs to get unlocked. And
I agree with Odin.
so have Lyric cast the. Well, open the door first.
No.
Are you guys resting another day, or
Oh, we need our
going
spells
with the
back,
spell
don't we?
slots that you guys have left?
Well, I think that if this goes to plan, Valentino should be able to get in there and get out. If it doesn't go to plan,
Okay, I tell you what, we could tie a rope around his waist, and we just yank him back into this room, and it should reset it.
yeah, I'm whatever. Who's got who's controlling Valentino?
Me. It might be a ring of truth. It's not a very good ring of convincing the thief to go into the room on his own.
It'll be just fine.
It's not
I'll
a
tell you
ring
what
of
we're going to do.
convincing.
No, if Lyric is going to cast that silence spell, it can be cast on you, Michael. Because
Yeah, but Michael can't. Michael can't pick a lock. Michael can't. He's not the sneaky thief that can run around and rummage stuff really fast.
But you're assuming there's a lock to be picked in there.
No, I'm not assuming. I'm hopefully there's not. But if there is, we're screwed. Then we're here another day. And by the way, Kawana's got no food, so he's really freaking hungry and angry.
Oh.
Shit.
Hearn hasn't got any food either. I'm used to foraging outside. That's why I didn't want to wait 48 hours.
Well, does Lyric have a lot of rations on her?
How much rations do we have?
Well, right now I have 3 left after 4 from yesterday. I have 3 on me.
4?
Well, I had 4, but now I have 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my Thoden is down to, where are they?
Valentino doesn't have any rations either.
Okay.
Thoden's down to 3, and Eagle Eye's down to 4. Well, we had like 500 on the wagon.
I don't know why you guys wouldn't have. You guys would not have come.
People would have.
You guys would not have
Yeah.
gone on this foray without bringing everybody having at least 2 or 3 rations.
Yeah. I think everybody would have had
I
5.
think it's a
especially
clerical
considering.
error on the player's part.
I
People
would
don't
agree.
want to punish the characters for it.
We could make. I'll make Kawana really hangry.
Well,
He can be like.
Thoden
He can
has
be like my
5
granddaughter.
standard rations on him.
No,
Michael
Thoden
has
use it.
4.
He's down to 3.
5-3 now.
So this didn't update inside the carriage sheet.
I have it in my inventory. Wait, is it on the carriage?
Let's see. Hold up. Thought it was in my backpack. It isn't. Oh, I had it on the cart. Never mind. Why did I have it on the cart?
Yeah, I'm gonna. You guys have so many rations.
Eagle Eye's got 6. Michael's got 4. Thoden's got 5.
No, but
Without
that's not
that's on you.
right. But that's not right because I've used 2 for each of those guys, so it's 3 and 4.
Okay, so Eagle Eye's got 4.
And
I can't
Thoden's got
change it.
Yeah, either can I. And Eagle Eye's got 3, or Eagle Eye's got 4. Thoden's got 3. But I think we should, Kawana's going to spend his day in that kitchen trying to figure out if he can make anything work.
Alright.
Well, there is nothing cookable. You guys got 85 rations on the cart.
On the wagon, yeah.
I would have assumed. I would make a safe assumption that the characters themselves would have been smart enough to grab
Yeah.
rations and wouldn't have headed up the mountain with no rations at all. In fact, I would have assumed that you guys would have at least probably carried 7 days worth of rations each.
Mm-hmm.
Hern I
So
can't
we
speak for because Hern is a special breed.
Yep.
I mean, we
So
can
I don't
share
know
with
what
him.
Hern's carrying.
Probably enough to feed himself, but it wouldn't be like. It would be like berries and stuff like. Still a couple of days worth of rations, but I'm used to, like I said, living outside where I can do something. Being in a dungeon is alien, which for any druid would be true. It's very. I mean, I'm getting used to it, but I'm not used to the confined spaces. I'm not used to the fact that everybody's like, "Oh crap, we're running out of food," and more importantly, you're running out of water. Because don't worry too much about the rations. Worry about drinking water more than anything.
Well, you guys got plenty
Well, we got-
of wine.
We got the
Yep,
I got
yeah.
a big keg of wine.
Be
Yeah.
just fine.
Yeah, we'll all be drunk and lying there. That'd be great. Where's the
Yep.
thief?
Well,
Oh, he's
you
over there
know-
trying to.
People in the medieval times drank wine quite regularly because water
Got
wasn't
It's
you sick.
nasty.
right. So
And alcohol kills whatever's. Shit. All right.
what the hell?
What's up?
Oh, the search function is no longer working on the inventories anymore either.
Yeah,
That's what I told you. Eventually, it's going to get to the point where.
Well, this
It's
was
all the
built
same thing.
into the second edition code.
Oh, so okay, yeah.
Spencer
Like I
actually
said-
wrote that into the 2E rule set. So that isn't an add-on. That's actually part of the code. Fucking A.
And you said it's not updating the lists.
Or you can't do a filter. You can't use the filter or the inventory search anymore. I don't know what the. So there's something broken there. That's okay. I'll figure it out. So I'm trying to look through these inventories to put in the rations for like Kawana. I'm trying to give him some rations because he would have brought rations up with him.
So you said Valentina would have had a little bit of rations.
Valentino would have.
Everybody
brought
would
seven- Everybody would have brought 7 days of rations. I'm going to allow
Okay.
Hearn, to choose whatever you think that Hearn would have brought. With
Probably
the rest-
about half that, because he's used to being outside. So I'm probably down to say if we've been here 2 days plus the other day, I've probably just run out of food, which isn't that bad. I mean, I'm not worried about, like I said, food or water. Hopefully we don't have to stay in here another day. I'm trying to find rations, and I can add it.
you can make food though too, right?
I'll toss it
Nope.
into Valentino's inventory.
Okay,
For him.
what are you going to give him?
I'm going to give him 6 because you guys would have used 1 by this point in time.
Give him 4 because he's a hobbit. And he will be eating a bit more because it's just dry rations. So I would
No,
say
they're
give him
iron
4.
rations.
Oh,
You guys have iron rations.
give him 7 because he probably hasn't eaten any of it yet because it tastes like shit.
The
Hobbit's like, oh, do we have to eat this stuff? Where's the gravy? Mashed potatoes. Yeah, I can't summon food. I don't know why they don't give druids the ability to summon food. I can create and purify food and water.
Good berry is why.
Yeah, the good berry is, like I said, that's pretty useful.
That's a
Because
full day meal and a berry.
Yep,
For,
and it
like,
heals, and it
creates
heals.
How many berries does each cast?
2d4,
create?
2d4. So I could do a whole day, and yeah, it's a well-nourished, full, normal meal, or I
To
can
him.
use it to heal. So I can't do both. I can do eat one berry and everybody's full, or I can use it to heal 1 point of damage, which is what Hearn would probably use. Would be, oh, I'm getting a bit hungry. Let me cast Good Berry on people. We don't need to cook it. It fills you up, and I get 2 of them. Hey, did somebody add another? Where did that come from?
What?
On my spell slots, am I supposed to have 4, 3, 2, 1?
That was
Or 4, 2, 2, 1? Because if you look on the second, it says I've got 3, but I can't do anything with it. Oh, I'm supposed to have 3. I've only been taking 2. Dumbass freaking druid. What are you doing? Well, guess what? I'm going to take a good berry for my 3rd spell. So we now have fresh food if I need it. Yeah, for the whole adventure, I've only been taking 2. Find traps and produce flame. What a tit. So I can take good berry. That means if we do need to eat, I can hopefully create enough food to feed the whole party.
Awesome.
Yep,
Wow.
and that's every day. Well, as long as I roll more than 6 on 2d4, each person gets a berry, and that's an entire full meal for 1 day. So it's not necessarily going to keep you super full up, but you'll be full and happy.
Yeah, you should be 3, 3, 2, 1.
And then +1 for my wisdom bonus on 1st level.
Yep,
So 4, 3, 2, 1.
2,
Yep.
1 is what
I've
you
been
should
doing
do. Yep.
4, 2, 2, 1.
Seriously?
Yep, since the beginning of the game. Yeah, I've taken good berry because when you brought it up about the thing, I thought, yeah, that makes sense. That's the sort of thing he would carry, because that way I can just reach into my pouch and go, take the mistletoe berries and turn them into food. All right, so Valentino does not mind opening the door again, and he will go into the room if there are some things that need to be unlocked or trap detection, but I would rather not go in there on my own. Because if that thing does move, don't forget that second line, don't go too close to it. If that thing does move, because he's like 24 feet away from it instead of 25, then you know what I mean? Then it goes, oh, that'll be it. Valentino will be squidged.
Yeah,
And I won't hear him. Because of the silent spell, I will not hear it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Hearn's willing to go in there as well, because I can go in there and make less noise than the thief. Much less noise. Like none.
Yeah. Not in silence.
No, I don't need a silent spell. Oh, yeah. That's what I mean. If we had a silent spell, Hearn could go in there in a silent spell, but I wouldn't be able to cast any spells. So I'd need the silent spell on somebody else. And then I can move away from them to cast anything if I need to. Or I can shape change into something like a tarantula, the size of a small bird, and go crawling about on the inside of the room. And it won't make any noise. Spiders don't make any noise.
There you go.
And I was looking at things. I have got a very
How will you
good
get
way.
the book as a spider?
All I need to do is find out where it is first. I'm on about going in and wrecking the room as a spider.
Yeah.
Without going within, say, 15 or 20 feet of the golem. And look at the bookcases, because we're looking for a book that's probably not going to be damaged. And we're looking for some type of gem. So it might be in there, it might not. Or we can just all go in there and under the silence spell.
Hmm.
And quickly search the room and then all come back out again and
Yeah.
you know. But
Problem
I can
is
stop the golem.
You can't shape change into a spider
Oh.
Why not?
because you can only change into a reptile, bird, or mammal,
Oh.
not an insect.
Well, that freaking sucks. I could turn into a bird
Or a mouse.
or a mouse or a lizard and then get a walk rolling. Not that I need that.
Right.
Or I could change into a bear, go in there and just kick everything around.
Oh God.
And then fly out as a bird. It's coming.
Yeah.
I can also stop that creature from getting to you. Not for long, but I can.
Okay, so what's everybody's plan of action?
Well,
Kalani,
Lyric's
you
gonna
don't find
cast.
anything to cook. Okay.
Okay.
Lyric's gonna what?
Lyric's gonna cast the silence by the golem area.
Okay, so
Make sure that. Yeah.
it's you guys figure it's about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Lyric knows that that spell is going to last for about 14 minutes.
I would say cast it on something like a stone. That way you're not casting it on, say, if Lyric, for example, if Lyric casts it on Hearn, Hearn's not going to be able to cast any spells for 14 minutes. But if you cast it on a stone, I could give the stone to, say, Valentina or to Michael, and then walk 17 feet away from you and then be able to cast a spell.
Sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like we're all in agreement then.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking big. See what I mean? Look, if you cast that on, say, if you cast it on Michael, because you don't have any spells, it's going to take up a lot of that room. You're going to be able to move around and make sure it falls over the golem.
Yeah.
So it won't hear anything then, hopefully.
Probably in the corner.
But don't get too close to it, because we don't know how far it, it's just where Scooch has been thing, and it's 15.1 feet away. And that way we'll have the thief in there to check for traps and listen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be good. I can't hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
Golem's over in the corner beating the wall in with a broom, and we're like, nope, we're fine.
All right. So,
but if it does wake up,
yeah,
and Hearn is inside the silence spell and I haven't noticed, nudge me so I can get outside of the silence spell, and I might be able to stop the golem from getting to us. Now, it's not permanent, might only last a couple of rounds, but I can slow it down.
Yep. All right. But first, we gotta get this door open.
Valentina will go back to the door, clicking his knuckles, stretching his legs, doing like a athletic warm up, because he knows he's going to be sprinting in and out of that room again.
Yep.
Licking his lips, that tasty thing.
Same as before.
Is it back in the exact same position?
Yep.
Okay, so it is like a reset. Okay. All right, so I will go to the same spot that I was in last time.
Time out.
Yep.
Has the silence 15-foot radius been cast?
Not yet. Not
Not
yet.
until the door's open.
The door
The
is
door's
the
just
door.
open.
and Michael is walking. Making
No.
noise.
I was. Where's I'm not going in there yet.
Michael
not going
walks
in.
up to the golem. Do you have a rock? We need to cast a silence spell on a rock.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for what's it called? Lyric to cast it on.
On a
You're the
rock
one
or a
who
coin
runs
or
lyric.
something.
Well, hold on, give me a second. She's out of the screen for some reason. Give me a second. Let me move stuff around. All right, there we go. There's Lyric. She's going to go right about here and see if she can. And move this a little bit. You see the length of the spell real quick.
14 minutes. Give or take.
Okay. I was trying to figure out like the distance that I have to be from the spell. Range 60 yards. Okay.
60 yards here for yours.
Oh yeah, so she could definitely hit him from here. So all right.
Yeah,
She's
don't
gonna-
cast it on the golem.
No.
Because I would say that might be considered to be an attack.
Yeah. All right. I'm trying to put it on the like the very corner behind him. Like on.
Or you
that
could, or
wood
you could
cube.
do it like. Let me see. You could do it like on the edge of that desk. Right there.
But wouldn't
See,
you want him to be inside of the whole?
It is inside. I mean,
Only part of them is. Barely.
I mean, if you, I mean, at least his
You
head's
got
gotta
it.
be in it.
There we
Yeah,
go,
right
they're
there.
barely in it.
That way, that whoever's in that area can actually do.
We just we're gonna have to just keep
Yeah.
somebody watching it to make sure
Yeah.
it doesn't activate because of that second line that
Yeah.
Thodan was saying about don't go too close to it either.
Yeah.
Don't go close.
All right, so Lyric, where's Lyric?
Speak
casting the
not a
spell?
word, nor press too near.
Yep. So we got to stay a distance away and no noise. The silence gets rid of the noise, but we don't know how far the near part is.
So, Lyric, you should be able to move. Oh, maybe not. I don't know if you.
No, I can't move it. Yeah, I can't move it. I wanted
You
to
can
make sure that the
you can make
golem's
your
in it.
own. You can make your
Okay.
own. So just right click and then pointers, draw a circle, and then
15 feet. There we go. I forgot, what is it? Control.
you just grab the
Alt.
centerpiece on it.
Yeah, the centerpiece just disappears. Oh, there's two of them now. What the hell?
Just drop it.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, I don't know who's messing around with it. Well, I can move this one, but I can't move the other one. Oh,
There.
yeah, somebody's...
I cleared them, so do it again.
All right. There we go. And there we go. Works. I'm gonna put it like right. I want to get the max amount of distance as well. So as far away. Yeah, I think right around there will be all right. All right, there we go. That's where it's gonna be. And that's the end of Lyric's turn. Let me put the cast
It's
thing
not
on there.
a turn.
Oh, it's not. Oh, that's
But
what it's
now
gonna be.
now. There should be. Is there an effect for this? On silence 15-foot radius, did they make an effect? Yes. No, did they?
The cast is 5 for initiative. +5.
Let's see if it's got a two. Yeah. So okay, so you apply the effect to yourself.
Okay.
So target lyric and then click on the effect button, and that should put it for the number of rounds. Target lyric.
I can't tell. I okay. Yeah, it's already. I'm already targeted lyric.
No, lyric.
But it went off on
doesn't
Michael.
affect.
I don't know why it went off on Michael.
It doesn't matter. We have nope. It didn't go off on Michael either. It ain't on nobody.
I can't see where it ends up, but okay, I'll do it again.
Yeah, it
Effect.
is. No, hold on. Yeah, but
It
there's no
says
effects
on
Michael.
this. It says on the screen,
I'm gonna-
Michael's got the effect silence 15-foot radius, 14
I'm
rounds.
gonna do it for you, cause something's goofy.
Yeah, I can't see where anything goes. I can't see who I'm targeting. I can't see any of that.
It's on lyric now. You have to select your character that you want to do, whatever as.
Okay.
And then, but I've got the effect on her now.
Okay.
Okay, so. And the clock is now ticking.
All right. Let's go in and check, I guess.
Go check it out.
Lyrics.
5
Okay.
seconds, 6 seconds. So everybody's going in, or just Valentino?
Well, Valentino's going up there to that desk because that looks like it's a writing desk. I'm carefully looking for a book that doesn't look to be 200 years old, or any type of gem or lockbox or drawer, that sort of stuff.
No, you don't. You don't see anything. There's scattered pieces of paper that are deteriorated and aged. Nothing.
All right.
Nothing that looks as if it's a book of any type of value.
Go to here. Do the same thing on the central table.
Are the doors covered with the silence spell?
What doors?
You don't see.
There's double doors on the far side.
It looks like they are. Well, actually,
No,
one of them.
Scoot gave us that in the description. He said there was.
Maybe
Two
it's
different
in another
ones.
room. Yeah, I can see them. Maybe it's in another room. But we'll have a quick look around.
Mhm. Well, regardless, the thing shouldn't hear anything because it's inside the.
Inside the silence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not worried about the silence, but I'm worried about the getting too close to it.
Yeah.
Search that desk with the open book on it. And a chair, I guess.
So as you look on the desk, there is a piece of parchment on there with scribbling on it that you can't make sense of. As you look at the chair, you feel around the chair, you notice that the material kind of falls away, and you notice that there's a compartment in underneath the
Ooh.
cushioning.
Oh, but the chair's rotted away, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me get to Valentino. All right.
You can tell that there was at one point it's a compartment that likely was hidden by the cushioning, but it's fallen and wilted away, deteriorated over time.
Does it look like a lock of any type or like a hidden chest? No. Or carefully move the fabric out of the way.
Yeah, you definitely see that there's a hatch that can be opened.
And there's no lock or anything on it?
No.
Security by obscurity.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, first thing, that scroll, I guess it doesn't look as old as the other ones?
It's intact, and it's not a scroll. It's a piece of parchment with some scribbling on it that is not legible by you.
I will go back to here before I go and do the chair, and the scroll to Lyric.
Not a scroll, a piece of parchment.
Parchment, same thing. If I roll it up and put it in,
it can't be rolled up because it's a small little piece, just a small piece of parchment.
Tiny piece.
Yeah,
right,
maybe 6 by 4.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could roll it up. It would be a gnome scroll.
It would be like a notepad page thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Right, deliver it to Lyric, and then wait to see if she's going to say she can read it, because it might say, "Don't touch the chair."
Mm-hmm.
So I will give her this piece of paper and go. I can't read it.
Don't you dare put your derriere on my chair, for you shall be blown in the air.
Re-air.
Wow.
That's not on the parchment, huh?
Nope.
Well, Lyric's the one who has it, so Lyric would have to be the one to...
Oh, read it.
Let's see what it looks like.
Lyric looks at it?
Yep.
What languages does Lyric speak?
Let's see.
Elven and Common.
Skills. Yep. That's it. Yep. Elven and Common.
Well, it wouldn't be either of those because Valentina can speak both of those and read them.
Can Valentino speak both those and read them?
He's an elf. Oh, hang on. Yeah, he's got Elven and Common.
He's a halfling.
He's got Common, Dwarvish, Elven, Gnome, Goblin, Halfling, and Orc.
Wow, that's a lot.
How the hell's he got so many languages?
I don't know. That's on his sheet.
He's only got a wisdom of 3. 13.
13.
Okay.
It's his intelligence, which only gives him +3.
Plus
I
3.
bet you he spent... I think he probably... Let me have a look. Let me see what his non-weapon proficiencies are. He hasn't taken any non-weapon
Tightrope, walking, and
proficiencies.
tumbling are non-weapon proficiencies.
Okay, so he's taken 2 and he's got 7.
He's got 4.
And 3 for his intelligence, so he has 7.
7, so that's 5.
Yep, and that's probably his extra languages.
5. Yep, it is.
There you go.
Well, then I stand corrected.
Well, no, maybe the light wasn't there.
Valentino, we'll put Valentino all the way
Comes running back saying, "Can you read this Elven script?"
Valentino, you look at this little script on here, and all it says is, stand down, and turn around in Elvish.
Oh, there's your golem commands.
Yep.
Stand down, and turn around.
It's not going to work, though. It can't hear me. It's
Okay.
going to be like...
So you guys get a minute back in time.
Okay, go to Lyric, give her the piece of paper anyway, and say if that thing starts moving, this looks like it's the activation or the deactivation for the golem. Because I trust Lyric. She's, you know, been secretly feeding me cookies under the table. And then
As
I'm
you
going
hand
back
it over
to
to
the...
Lyric, you notice on the other side there's words as well.
Ooh, what does that say?
Stand up, turn to the front.
That must be the activation roll.
How many times are you
what,
gonna...
that's what Valentino's been doing. Like, out,
No wonder he gets tired all the time.
Yep, he's been running. It's like he sits there going, stand up, stand up, stand up. I know what this does. Crap, they can't hear me. Run out. Okay, give them the piece of paper, and then I'm heading back to the chair.
Okay.
And then moving the bits of torn material out of the way, see what this space, I guess, is full of.
So you open up the... You're opening up the little compartment.
Well, I'm going to do a check for traps, if I can,
You can try.
just in case.
Yeah, go for it.
There you go.
Doesn't look like it's trapped. Doesn't even look like it's capable of being trapped. But
Okay,
these
carefully,
wizard
yeah,
folks
carefully
never
move
know.
the stuff. Yep, and it's the home of a mage, so carefully move the stuff out of the way so I can see what's there.
You already have
If it's
done that.
Okay, I guess box, a book with a gem sat on it, a bag of cookies.
You're opening up the lid. You're pulling the...
Yep.
In there you see there's a dagger.
Ooh.
A very shiny dagger. A nice dagger. Not ornate or anything like that, but just a very well-conditioned dagger. That...
With a sheath?
Yes.
Ooh. Very carefully pick up the dagger.
It feels light. Lighter than what you would have expected it to be. It feels like it can just slice through the air quite nicely. And put it into the party
dagger.
sheet inventory.
Okay. He'll put it on his belt for right now, because he has a dagger there already. Just in case.
Alright, I'm gonna
Nothing
toss
else
it
in.
into... I'll assign it to Valentino then.
Okay, nothing in the chair other than the dagger.
No. Nothing else. No. Nothing.
Alright. Do a search of this one, and this one.
Yes, I should have just drag and dropped it into there. I went to distribute assignments and game is... There we go. Okay. You're going to this one?
Yep, the bookshelf. Just have a quick look. And I will say to whoever's in the doorway, I know Lyric's there, but I don't know if Michael or anybody can hear me. I will say this searching on the outside would go a lot faster if there was more than one person in here.
It was me in here. All right. Chink, chink, chink.
Ka-chink,
Chink,
ka-chink.
chink, chink. Chink, chink, chink.
Michael, do you speak
Nothing.
Elven?
No.
Oh boy.
Michael, you
Ka-chink,
keep running
ka-chink.
into walls.
I don't know what's going on. It's like somebody else is grabbing it and moving it or something. It's weird. It's yeah. I don't know what's happening.
Well, you... There.
There we go.
Valentino, looking at that bookshelf,
Yep.
there's nothing but crumbling remains
So I've
of
done-
books.
That one's been done. That one's been done. That one's been done.
And that one.
Alright.
Oh, and that one, yeah. So
And
you've
this
got a
one
book.
now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing over there. So you've got this and this up that section, and then I'm going to go, or there, either one. I'm going to go to the next one. I'm going to go to the one that's down here. We still need, not yelling, but conversation or two. We still need more people in the room. It's
That's a
taking
chest.
too long.
That's a chest that you're looking at there, Valentino.
Ooh. Definitely try find remove traps on this thing.
While Valentino is doing that, Michael, what are you doing?
He's checking this spot right here.
It's
See
just
if there's
crumbling
anything.
parchment, pages of parchment.
Okay. Oh, there's crumbling stuff. Let's go check it over here.
Valentino, you don't detect Jack on that.
Check, see if it is locked. I open lock type thingy.
It's not locked.
Yep.
There's no lock. on
Okay.
it.
Using. Huh? What was that you said?
I say it would help if you checked for locks. Looked for them.
Oh, so there's no locks on it at all then.
Nope.
Okay. Using the edge of one of my darts, I'll just slide it in the gap and open up the chest, not leaning over it, because I don't want to get shot in the
take
face.
one of the edges of your darts to try and pry it open. Your dart edge, your tip of the dart starts to bend.
It's pretty heavy then. Okay, go behind it. So it'll, you know what I mean? So the lid will open towards me, but I'm at the back. I will go and try and open the chest from the back.
Okay. With your hands?
Unless I can borrow somebody else's hands.
As you go behind it and the lid kind of, it's really like it's stuck. You jerk it a little bit more and with a creak it goes and finally gives way and opens up. You fall back against the wall with your back, not falling to the ground or anything, but
oh, my back's been
effort.
put out now. I don't think I can go on.
Peering over the top of it, you look inside and
Yep.
it's completely empty.
Leave it open.
Very good.
And then move to this next one here.
Michael, you're looking
Yep.
at these bookshelves and
Yep. Do I see anything on them?
lots of crumbled up, old, deteriorating books.
Oh, that's the kind of like. Not really. It goes over here.
And as you try to say that's the kind you like, what comes out of your mouth is, "This is such a shame. I loved going to the library as a youth. All these good books are wasted."
Wow. That's pretty interesting.
Valentino,
Michael. Yes.
this is nothing but a bureau with nothing on top of it or anything on it.
Okay. Michael, do you think we should use the cover of this silence spell to try and open those double doors?
I mean, if you want, let's do it.
That's a great idea.
All right, he goes up.
As you take a couple steps forward,
Uh-oh.
the golem rises.
And Michael's taking a step backwards.
It turns your
In-
way.
In Elven, Eagle Eye
can't hear it.
says
It can't hear you.
the only reason why it's moving is because the silence is gone. Eagle
Yeah.
Eye says, stand down, and turn around.
In Elvish, you say this?
That's what Eagle Eye says in Elvish.
The creature spins, takes 4 steps up, and nuzzles itself into this little corner here.
Woohoo!
Crouches down into a almost fetal seated position.
Wait, Michael, get the door open.
All
Get the
right.
damn door open.
He's going over there, testing the waters, moving it a little bit.
What the hell are you doing with water? Get the freaking door open.
All right, he's going to try to open up the door.
The doors do not budge. In fact, they look as if they are locked. Probably.
Well, what do you know?
How do you know?
Seems as though we might need a little person to
I'd
open
love
up the
to
door.
help, but man, I need a back brace or something. That chest almost killed me. I'll look at the first door, check for traps. Cautiously around the outside. Are there locking mechanisms on it?
You do see
that's-
that there is a key slot.
Right, checking for
You're-
traps around.
As you check around the doors themselves, taking your time to make sure that you don't miss any steps and not overlook something. And perhaps some of this time is wasted to make yourself look like, you're really doing
I know what I'm doing.
You find no traps.
Okay. I will open one of the locks if I can. Here we go.
You pull out your thieves' picks tools. You pry around inside.
That.
You feel that your pick, as you're trying to feel for the tumblers, you think you have it. And so you take the pry mechanism and try to spin. As you start to spin, you feel like a bend is coming into your pick. Knowing the brittleness of these, you stop, unable to free the lock.
I would have had that lock if it wasn't for you, Michael. You're just too close, man. I can't move my elbows.
Oh, please.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Your ring didn't go off. Vince, that's the truth. You're too close, man. How the hell am I supposed to work my pick?
Yeah,
locks?
come on, don't you get...
It's locked.
Yeah,
I can't open it.
You're a thief. You're supposed to be able to pick it.
Under normal circumstances, yes, but it might even be an enchanted lock. I don't know. It's just very hard to get that last tumbler to slip where it's supposed to go. I just can't do it. These picks are pretty rough and worn. I mean, you've already maybe picked like 40 doors since I've been in here.
You realize that
anything going off?
he's lying to you about 40 doors.
Yeah.
All right, 38. There you go.
He's still lying to you.
Yeah.
I know about all of your little lies, wee man.
Look at him carefully like a hobbit does, like Bilbo Baggins looks at him and goes, Michael, you don't know shit. But the door is still locked. And
you do not
saying
detect a lie when he says that to you.
Yeah, because I was stating it to do with thieves' skills. You don't know shit about thieves' skills. But it is locked. There is nothing I can do to open this thing. I mean, I can come back at a later date.
Once you've
Right
leveled
now.
up.
Well, you actually learned how to use your thief tools.
It might be the thieves' tools. I'm glad you see they are pretty normal. I need an expert set. and I could
Yeah,
murder
we
him.
definitely need an expert.
I need a snack as well, and my back. I got to sit down on something
Oh
soft.
no. Is the bullshit meter going off?
No,
No.
I almost put my back out on that chest. Didn't you hear the description? Oh, ah!
Oh god.
So I do need to sit down and rest my back for at least 5 minutes. Put my feet up, have a nice warm glass of wine, read the paper, something. You drive me like a slave master, Michael. I mean, I thought
Do we?
paladins was supposed to be honorable and chivalrous, and I fail one roll. I can't make the door, and you're condemning me to the 7 hells.
Well, there's 2 doors. Why don't you
But
try the other one?
It's the same locking mechanism. These
Well,
picks
there's actually
just
2
aren't good.
lock-in mechanisms.
It's crap.
Ah!
I'll have a look at the other one. I'll go, oh, this one's unlocked already.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be hilarious. Spend all this time, the right door's locked and the left one's open.
Yeah. I've just locked the one that was
You can't
open.
get this one either.
No, it's the same thing. I think it's just the tumblers are too old. I mean, you're talking a 200-year-old lock.
Yeah.
It is
Maybe,
pretty, it's a bit like your intellect, rusty and hardly ever used.
I could just see these two,
No.
the paladin and the halfling, having this argument.
This dialogue, yeah.
Maybe you should be pulling instead of pushing.
I tried as well. I'm not strong like you. You're the strong man.
And don't you ever forget that. Wee man.
How can I ever forget that you're the strong man when you whisper it in my ear every 15 minutes?
I don't want you to forget it.
I'm surprised I get any sleep.
I'm gonna have to start.
Let's keep searching the room for a key.
There isn't one. We've searched everywhere. The only place we haven't searched, if you want to go and thing, is up here.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would put the key
Inside
right by the golem.
Be
It's
honest,
probably
I would
in the
put
golem.
Man, I'm just so happy I've managed to live. Let me just see how old this guy is a minute. I've lived 28 years of my life so far, and I've just actually heard the first intelligent comment coming out of a paladin. It might be in the golem. 28 years I've been waiting for you to say that.
Yeah, we've been in this room maybe 15 minutes, and you've been waiting 28 years for that. Something doesn't seem right.
Well, you're
The
quite.
math's just not adding up there.
I'm not very good at maths.
Oh God.
The only thing I found of value was that piece of paper that Lyric's got, and
Wait,
this
I could have swore.
dagger,
Oh, there you go.
which is mine, by the way. You
He
Nobody's
wouldn't even
gonna
tell
argue
us
with
about
that.
it. He would just slip it on his belt.
Yep, that's what I did. It's on the belt just in case. I mean, eventually we'll get it checked out, find out if it's good, but it definitely sharp. Could get a nasty paper cut from this. So how would you like to proceed, Sir Michael?
We need to search the rest, so we need to go up by those bookcases by the golem.
Uh-huh.
I'll keep a watch out, and if he moves, I'll put him back into his position.
Wow. Oh God. I think that's more bravery I've seen out of Valentino the entire time I've been here.
Searching around there in that area, you don't come up with anything on that except more decayed books.
I'm gonna look on the golem and see if there's like maybe a pouch or something that it's got, like it's a statue. It might have a pouch or something around its waist.
No, there's nothing on the golem itself.
Friggin' useless stone.
But
piece of
something's odd about that bookshelf.
Oh.
Which one?
That Valentino was looking at.
App on the bookshelf.
What?
Tap, like,
Let's not make too much noise, but
yeah, not banging the crap. Tap on it. You said, like it might be
It seems
a
wobbly.
secret. Wobbly. Look on the floor. Does it look like there's grooves on the stone where this thing might open? Everybody knows old mansions have secret doors in the library
Give
bookshelves.
me a traps roll.
Traps roll, traps roll, traps roll.
Yeah.
There you go.
You definitely see very faint, but you definitely make out that there are. Let's see if I can make this happen. So from like you can see like in this area here.
Okay, some scratch marks on the floor.
There's some scratch marks on the floor.
Ooh. Michael, psst, psst, oi, come on. Can't take a nap now. You can't take a nap yet. Come on.
I am rather tired.
If I'm not sleeping, nobody's sleeping.
All right.
If you and I'll do this thing. If you check around here, there seems to be drag marks from that corner onto the floor where you're standing. I think this might be like a movable panel. It doesn't seem very safe. It's a bit, I'll show him the wobble, the light wobble, but you have to keep the noise down because of the big clay golem guy dude just doesn't like it. He might be a librarian, I guess.
Okay. But Michael grabs it carefully, sees if he could try to pull it a little bit.
Toss me a door.
I'll show him where I think it would like pivot from where he would need to put his hands to match.
In the tower.
Okay, just a second. I'm trying to find the doors.
That better not be for me. Shit, I don't get to do that.
No, not you, Michael.
No, I was going to say.
Michael.
This is where he under strength.
On the
Okay.
main tab of your character sheet.
This is where Michael's
I see.
and it all just collapses because it's 200 years old.
yeah, he rips a chunk and falls backwards.
Yeah, onto the desk. Just causes everything to collapse.
The whole thing falls on top of
As
the
you
floor.
pull and pull and pull, it finally starts to give way with a loud grating sound.
Whoa.
The whole room echoes with this sound of this shelf moving to the side. Valentino sprints out of the room.
No, I'm going to sprint to in front of the desk. I'm not leaving Michael behind. I'm just getting out of the way of anything falling on me.
Behind
or the
this,
golem
you
deciding to elbow me.
you see a passageway.
Well, we know where we're going.
Yep. That's where we're going. Right there.
The golem
Oh,
does
shit.
not move.
Michael walks right up to the side of the golem just to see what happens.
Michael, I need you to roll a surprise check.
Oh my god.
Stand down, and turn around.
Yeah.
I need you to roll a surprise.
Surprise. I have alert, don't I? Let me see.
I don't think it's the golem, dude. I think something in the hallway is going to get you.
Let me see. Where's my
So as
stuff?
you
Yeah, I have
step closer and closer to the golem, concentrating on that golem as best you can, out of the corner of your eye,
Yeah.
you see a bookshelf alongside you, and you are shocked that the golem did not move.
Oh god. Yeah. I was pretty shocked. All right.
Well, from where you are, you cannot see into the room because you are on this side of the bookcase.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I should probably try to. Wait. For some reason, I can't even see in there. Before I was.
No,
Let me
you're on the wrong
see.
side of the bookcase. You can't see through the bookcase.
Oh. Oh yeah. Move it. Okay.
Well,
Move
you're
it.
standing on.
I thought I moved it. Okay.
No, the bookcase is like that. And I assume
So we can
you were
squeeze
walking
behind
up
it.
by the golem, so the bookcase would
Oh.
be.
The other side. Yeah, I got you. All right. We. I thought that I moved it enough so I could move over this way. Okay, I'm gonna go.
You've moved it enough
See-
for individual to squeeze through. And get
Okay,
to the
so he's
door.
gonna go right there. Oh my god! That scared me.
This
You
looks
know what?
to you to be what remains of a treasure room of some sort, for there are shelves
Ooh.
and 3 chests, a workbench. You see a
This is the paladin in there, right? Not the thief.
paladin.
Yeah.
You
Good.
see a set of 6.
The thief's right behind him.
You see a set of 6 potion bottles resting on the bench. All appear to be clearly labeled.
Perfect.
3 are labeled healing, 2 are speed, and the last is fire breath.
Wow. Air breath. That's pretty cool.
That was
All
3
right.
healing, 2 speed, 1 fire breath.
That's what the labels say.
He always has to sow doubt.
Me? Moi? So doubt?
Let's search that room. Eagle Eye will come in and help search.
Yeah. Let's see.
And we're
You
going to
know what?
hopefully find a key in there.
Yeah, yeah. But we should probably also try to, I don't know, watch out for traps and stuff, because I would think inside of a treasure room or whatever, there'd be like little traps or something. Should probably have to get Valentino in here to take a look around.
I'm right behind you whenever Scoots moves the thing.
Yeah.
I took off the token lock. You guys are free move.
Okay.
Oop. Oh, is this like a pit at the top? This bit here?
No, it's a.
Oh, it's shelvings.
shelf-
Okay.
shelving unit. Yeah.
While Michael's putting the potions in his thing, I'll look to see if there's anything. I'm still looking for a book that hasn't aged and some type of gem or something.
Yeah.
And a key.
Yep.
And a key for that door, yep.
Michael looks over here.
Unfortunately, nothing else in the room meets any of those descriptions of what you're looking for. The chests are empty. Spare
Guy's a
a
bit of a
copper
stingy
piece in
mage.
each of them. Oddly autographed into the bottom of one of the chests, it says The stingy mage was here.
Good grief. Those 2 copper pieces could get you a lot of money, Michael.
I'm not looking for.
No, for your
Maybe
church. For
Oh
your church.
yes. For
If
St.
you
Cuthbert,
glue 'em-
every little bit counts.
If you glue both of them together and people don't notice, it'll be a double-headed coin.
Oh my god.
And then you could just go ahead, flip it. There you go.
Oh. There you go.
Yeah, that's a good way to keep your abilities.
So was there anything else in here that's like, I'm not taking the copper. Was there like any food or is it just like a store?
If there was any food in there, it definitely would have been turned
Decayed
to
and-
nothing by this point in time. It looks as if this was just a room that treasures were stored in, but most of them being cleared out, aside from these potions, which are labeled, but clearly quite old.
Does the healing look like our healing potions? Or is it black and goopy?
Who's at? So Thodan's looking at him?
Yeah, Thoda's looking at him. He don't believe this mage.
They're
Hmm.
best case, likely rancid.
Oh, I'm starting to doze a little bit here. All right, let's Michael checks around here, see if anything
Do you hear me,
around
Thodan?
this area.
I heard you. I'm just enjoying Michael waking up.
Yeah, I'm dozing. Go ahead.
Oh, wow, it's midnight.
Yeah.
No, it's 1:15.
Jeez.
Other than that, there's
I've-
nothing else in this room.
I've got to stay up for another 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yep.
What you
I
gotta
gotta
do
get
for
up in
that?
5 hours.
I've got to get my wife up at 5 because she works at a hospital and she can't afford to oversleep. If she does, patients might die.
Shit.
Yep. So her shifts and it starts tomorrow. So she does 36 to 48 hours a week.
Wow.
So what do you guys think?
I think we should call
Pretty
it.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm out of it right now. I don't even. Can't even. Probably not gonna be able to recollect this whole thing tomorrow.
Sounds like,
It's just been
next
a
week we're gonna
nightmare.
be kicking doors in.
Yeah.
We could
I-
get Michael to stand in front of those 2 doors, activate the golem with the reverse piece of that paper, wait for it to take a swing at him. He ducks out of the way and it breaks the door open for us.
That's true.
It definitely
Yeah,
would go through the
that'd be an
door.
awesome dexterity check.
It would.
Yeah.
In plate mail. Ah, poof.
I like that idea, guys.
We've got some strong people though. I think like Koana and things are pretty strong.
What are your guys? Who is the strongest person in the party?
I thought it was
I would
Michael.
think it'll be-
Michael, Kawana, and Eagle Eye.
Yeah. All the same.
All are the same strength.
Yeah, 15.
Eagle
Hey,
Eye,
I
though,
am
is
not.
the most dexterous of the 3, where Valentino is the most dexterous. So Valentino probably should be the one to stand in front of the golem.
Yeah, convince
you
him
go.
of that.